Hi, welcome back to D&D VR's number 77, where we talk about
It's not here.
what's the letters? What's the anagram?
Yes.
What, Zoru, what was it?
I have no idea. What are you talking
The
D F the T S DFTS.
was it something like that? DFTS?
Oh.
What was it?
Yeah. GFYS.
GFYS.
Is that the title of the stream now?
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck
No,
your
no,
sword.
Your sword, not yourself. Your
Go
sword.
fuck your sword. Remember, kids. Oh no, don't say kids. Remember,
Yeah, remember, degenerates.
remember, degenerates. Anything's a dildo if you try hard enough. Anywho.
Anything can be used as dildo once.
Anything can be eaten once.
If you're brave enough.
If you're brave
No, just some things are only edible once.
enough. Welcome back to D&D VR. This
Some
is number
things are edible
fucking...
multiple times.
Yes, this is number 77. Oh, what happened last time? Creatures of the Wall.
We spent first of the
Oh, hey,
three of the 4 days that we had here.
It's roughly the same episode as How Old Nutters Is.
No, that doesn't work here, Mega.
About
Oh,
77.
some guy went on a trippy spiritual.
Why does that not work here?
Because I say so.
On the 4th day.
Well, then can I get my points back?
No, that's your
I
own
will
fault.
deal with that if I can.
Also, there was mention of a sword that nobody wanted that somebody definitely said he wanted, and then it was placed in the ground and given a set of
Thank
arbitrary rules to unlock it.
You have been refunded.
I attempted to plagiarize it. We'll see how that goes.
You couldn't wield it at the time.
I know.
He could wield it at a time, though.
Speaking
I was told the opposite of that by Hijack, that he could not wield it.
at the
So
time.
I ignored his
I believe
plea
there was a
because
moment
Hijack
last
said at
game
the
where I
time
was
that he
told that I
couldn't wield
just
it.
freaking picked it up.
And then you told me later on that yes, you do have proficiency in a weapon, so I would have given it to you. I was excluding you. I
Well,
wanted to point that out.
it's less that he's proficient. It's more that there is a size exclusivity in
right.
D&D. You cannot carry a weapon 2 times your size.
Right, but it's a magical weapon, and all magical weapons and armor are resized to fit the wielder.
Not
so-
this one.
It matters little
Yeah.
now.
Did you see my DM that I sent you, Hijack?
I've had a lot of DMs.
Yeah, I sent you a
Yes.
DM you should look at.
He likes to see all those little red numbers go bigger.
Yeah, I saw that and I laughed at that.
Okay, you say you like that idea.
It's a thought.
Hi, Dave. You should probably set the conditions so that way it actually specifies
It's
what-
implied.
It's
It-
implied.
I don't
It
look.
doesn't actually- It doesn't actually say what thing you can use it in.
Well, it doesn't work here.
Well, now you know.
Now you know.
Now I know it doesn't work here.
It's a learning experience.
Welcome to D&D, the most wholesome learning experience. Now, let's go frick some swords.
Don't fuck the sword.
Okay. Where are we starting off, Hijack?
The sword.
A lot of grinding and a lot of blood.
I mean,
On a
that
sword.
Still sounds like
Giggity?
I'm fricking the sword, so
Yeah.
Yes, that was the joke and that was the implication. Thank you for coming.
Nutters
Giggity.
walks past the sword and says, "Morning, Clea."
I thought you said his name was Saitama.
I was making a joke. Its name is Soul Cleaver, but I'm calling it Clea.
Oh, now you fucking play.
That's cute.
Hey, hi, Jack.
I had this music prepared for something else like a few days ago. It didn't fucking work, and now the butt. Fuck you,
No,
butt.
this Atama thing was a joke.
Okay.
The sword's already got a name. It's Soul
Okay.
Cleaver.
Alright.
Its name is
You told
was.
me its name,
Yes, Mega?
but I'm not gonna use it.
Does this one work?
No, nothing works here.
Well, Nutters repeatedly has said the name of
Alright,
the sword,
Wes, can
trying
I
to
get
give
my
it to
points
people.
back for this one then?
No. I've already said
I
that
still
type of
haven't
stuff
left
don't
with
work
the
here.
sword. I have slept by this thing every night.
Your points have been refunded.
Thank you.
Stop testing the waters.
Even add time doesn't work in here.
I mean,
think that's not
it
supposed to work
technically what does, because I don't control that one, but it's just dumb.
It forces an ad. Who
It,
wants to watch an
it
ad?
forces an ad.
The bane of my existence.
Who wants to
Alright.
watch an ad during a D&D game?
I know, right? I don't control them.
Apparently, it does not force an ad because I just redeemed it and it did not do an ad.
Because you're boosted. You're a premium user. We're not.
Alright.
Use
I'm-
the ad to destroy the ad.
We don't care about Twitch right now. We are playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you for coming. Okay.
I still get ads even though I'm a
Silence,
premium
mortal.
user, Evelyn.
Silence, mortal. We're dealing with hard rods.
Giggity.
Indeed.
Alright.
Yep.
Alright.
Taking
So,
Lord Fuzzy Bottom out for a stroll.
as we
past the
continue
door
out today,
morning clear.
we
Keeps
have
going.
3 people surrounding the sword of Vessel, Jerome, and Zep.
Very-
Technically, also Surrogate's there.
Surrogate is also there. Surrogate doesn't count as a person.
Yep.
That's not very nice.
They're dead.
Then
They're-
I don't count as a person.
Oh wait, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Nobody
And then Joe doesn't
recognized
count as a
me. Hold
person.
on.
He's a construct.
So I extra don't count as a person.
And you're fucking what's the word? Non-Euclidean being.
I guess it just comes down.
You're
to
not
being
a
ruling.
person.
DM says we're persons.
DM says
Therefore
we're
we
persons.
I'm not.
You're-
Hello.
How about we
Darkest
just
my
how about
life.
we just use the inclusive term conscious beings?
No.
No.
We have consciousnesses.
You don't act like it.
That's what I'm saying.
How do you know I even have consciousness? Maybe I'm just really good at reacting.
We're gonna
Okay, so some conscious beings and a self-conscious being.
Self-conscious.
All right. So, Rock Peep. Oh, your twin speaking.
Yes.
Oh, I am.
Yes. All right. Who wants first crack at the sword and the stone?
We said that we would let Zoru have first crack because that is what Joe requested.
Zoru is in the Friday game. This is Zephyr.
Zoru
Yeah.
and Joe is what I was saying because I still don't know what Zoru's actual Discord name is, so it's still Zoru.
My
Zephyr
Discord
Lefoot.
name is also Zephyr.
Zephyr Lefoot.
It
No,
starts
no,
with
no.
Zephyr and then goes into Zoro.
No. I'm saying like your what your actual Discord tag is.
Yes,
My
I know.
Discord
He
tag
changed
is
it. He
right.
updated it.
It is.
He's
Yes.
updated his
Yeah.
tag.
There's no excuse.
Nah, I like Zoru better.
Zoru's much cooler of a character.
Much easier to remember.
Yes.
All right, Zephyr.
Okay.
What's the DM's job to
I don't wanna
remember
go
character
first.
names?
Yeah, you do. Would you
Yeah,
want
do.
someone else to take it from you?
Listen. If I go first, that's it, okay? Nobody else is getting a chance because I'm gonna take the sword. All right?
All right, so
Yeah, and we want to see you
Alright,
try.
alright,
You go ahead.
alright.
Hey, as
So-
he's going to try it
Mhm.
again, Nutters is gonna walk over to him and pat him on the shoulder because he's actually just a little bit smaller than Nutters. We're close to the same size, right?
He's a butterfly.
Yeah, he's a squirrel. I'm a butterfly.
I'm 11 inch. I'm 11 inches.
You're
you're about 7 inches.
he's slightly smaller than you.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and just tell him, "Hey, kid, just believe in yourself."
I'm
And
46.
and
I'm 46.
46.
You're a kid to- you're a kid to
I
others.
know. It's Joe. It's Joe.
Vessel says, "I believe in you, fairy."
Listen,
Thank
kid.
you all.
you'll-
Can I
you'll
gain
make
an
it.
inspiration dice from all of this backup I'm getting?
I'll allow it.
No.
Yes. I'll allow it. He gained inspiration.
Oh,
So
shoot,
funny,
hold
as a
on, I don't-
D4.
Also,
I want to
happy
point
with-
out, I'm not giving you any secrets telling you to believe in yourself.
Vessel
No,
wants
it's
to
okay.
whisper to Nutters. Says, "Hey, can you make me invisible so I can help?"
I need no assistance.
And Nutters just says Cleo would know.
If I am truly chosen to be the wielder of this mighty blade, it will simply lift from the ground.
You will not be the wielder. You will be the wielded.
I go up to the sword and
with you two in the wall, it
Nutters
feels
hears
very
him say
lonely in
that.
here.
Nutters hears him say that and gets offended and says, Cleo would never force you to do anything. She does not wield you.
If you say so. Hey Jerome, I bet you this magic sword that he can lift it.
You're on.
Do you have a magic sword for the bet?
I have this rusty rod.
Is it magic?
Nutters touches it. Roll a d100.
I think it,
How
I think
it
it is
is.
magic, but 3.
You rolled a 3?
A
Yep.
3.
That's hilarious. You got sonorous. Whenever you score a critical hit, the item emits a ringing noise audible within 3 feet of you.
A rusty rod with that effect.
I don't think this
Sure,
is
yeah.
a fair trade. My magic sword does the most powerful of enchantments.
Impossible.
By the way, Vessel,
Nutters just looks at him indignantly when he mentions the sword's powerful.
Ravel
Why
Ravel looks you up and down and says, "You seem to be having quite the armory on your back."
Are you referring to my arsenal?
I am.
I
Well,
don't know.
jazz hands. I can use it.
By the way, I want to point out Ravel literally has like 20 or 30 different sheath weapons across his body.
Yeah.
Like axes and swords and hatchets
Yeah.
and knives and I mean he's got like 12 swords on his back for God's sakes.
And he uses all of them.
Yeah, he does.
At once?
No,
I can
For
use
each
most
one
of the
has a
weapons on my
specific-
back at once.
each one has a purpose.
Well, I have more than one weapon. We could just have the axe.
Just axe.
That way you
I-
can ask questions.
Ravel has come to watch the fairy try to lift the sword.
Right. Put it this way: this sword is strong enough. Ravel would probably trade all of his swords for it.
This sword is underwhelming.
In that case, you can't seem to match my bet, Jerome. So, how about you?
How
Looks at
dare you?
Ravel.
I have a magical weapon.
Would you be willing to take up my bet of one magic sword to see if the fairy can lift the sword? My bet's on him lifting it.
Ravel looks at the fairy and squints.
Vessel chuckles.
I think you could lift it.
So you wouldn't. You're just going to up the ante and also be betting on the sword being lifting. All right, we're starting a betting pool.
I can believe that the fairy can lift the sword. I've lifted heavy weapons before.
All right, are you in for the bet then? Who else is going to join? Who's going to bet against us? They could get one magic sword by betting. There are two magic swords for betting one.
As I said, I would bet this rusty rod.
Is that an acceptable bet to you,
It is
Ravel?
magical, is it not?
Can we have a prediction in chat, please? Thank you. Will the fairy lift the sword? Yes or no? Put your redeem points.
Nutter pulls out a little notebook and enchants it with contractual pool and sets it on the ground.
So we're gonna put our.
Everybody that wants to ante up places their ante on this book, and only the person who wins the bet can retrieve the items.
All right, I'm gonna go in D&D chat. We'll put what we're betting. and whether we think he can lift it.
Let me open up Ravel's player sheet. What's he?
Hey,
Let
wait,
me look through his
I
arsenal.
already know a good one for Ravel to give up.
Yeah.
It's a nice one, but it's not one of his best. The Darkness Sword.
It's one of his favorites. It's very useful for him. Black Sun.
Well, considering he can
There's
see
an
through
a-
it now.
There's an actual poll going on in the Twitch chat.
What did you do?
Yes.
There's a
Oh my fucking god. You.
You are welcome.
Thanks.
You should have put a
All right.
He puts down a shovel.
A shovel.
Oh, that's
Okay,
actually a
okay.
nice weapon.
Is it Okur's shovel?
No,
Aw.
Too soon, bro. Too soon.
Yeah.
not soon enough. Should have done that like last week.
Well, we didn't know Okur would die last week.
This
No,
is
they're
the...
dead.
As he puts it down, he registers it and he says, "This is the grave digger's shovel."
That's what it is.
You can dig
I-
graves with it.
Vessel is going to squint at Ravel and say, "Are you mocking me?"
It don't look like a normal shovel. It is a worse.
Well, you see, I am an apparent.
It's a tactical. It's a collapsible tactical shovel.
I appear as an undead creature, and I was buried alive on multiple occasions.
He doesn't
So
know
a
that.
grave digger's shovel is kind of
One time by accident.
mocking.
I do not see a reason why it would be mocking.
I've been buried alive multiple times.
And with that shovel, if you win, then you won't ever have to worry about that again.
Well, he's
Squint.
well, he's also betting that the fairy can do it.
Yep.
So
It just means if me and Ravel win, we're gonna have to find some way to split the reward.
You get the shovel, he gets the sword.
You can each get half of the rod.
Well, you see, we get to keep what we bet if we win.
Yeah.
So,
What you kill,
okay, fairy.
What's up?
bro.
What Ravel is going to do is he says,
Okay.
"But I do bet that
Do
Jerome
I get
will
to
not
say what
be."
I do
Hold
yet?
on. Yeah,
Or
in
I
a
just
second.
have to roll?
As Ravel also says, "I believe the fairy can pick it up, but I do believe that Jerome cannot."
That's what you think.
That is indeed what I think, and which is why I'm making my bet on thinking this.
Do you even think that I want to pick it up?
Yes.
I may have other plans for this item.
Do you even
Yes.
think, bro?
Nutters just giggles and says, "Be nice, Clea."
Hey, Zephyr Lefoot.
This entire
Vess-
time you guys have been talking, I'm staring at the sword.
Looking
Just
terrified.
we
Now,
slowly
hand
see
on
a
my
green.
mouth.
We slowly see the green-haired surrogate's face slowly creeping closer to you as you stare longingly.
so Axel, are you gonna get on the bets?
Axel's in here right now.
Okay.
Axel's gone.
Darn.
Axel's on a journey.
He
What
looks
about s-
into the green
what about-
surrogate face and begins to
What about Draco?
to speak.
Is Draco here?
Dragon roars are being heard outside.
Shh, 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 shh.
Ah.
Okay, Zephyr, go ahead.
You know,
So,
we are similar, you and I. Everyone expects you to be a weapon of mass destruction and ultimate power, and everyone
I
expects
don't
me
expect
to
that.
try to talk you into sexual things. But we both are misunderstood in that case. I think we are more than what we are perceived to be. And
Oh, fuck the sword!
I kind of offer my hand out and I say, would you like to join me on this incredibly wild journey?
He's gonna fuck the sword.
sounds like it.
So
Nothing
we can-
happens.
We can work together.
Nothing
Someone
happens.
play a careless whisper.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Oh, crap.
You gotta caress it first.
You gotta remove the sword from the stone.
But do I like? It's sentient, so
Yeah,
It can't
can
remove itself.
It said the it doesn't mean it can
I'm
move
just
itself.
I'm just gonna say it's probably immune to my charm anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've tried asking, so there's that.
Have you tried poking?
I fly up to the hilt of the sword,
Yep.
and I place one hand on it.
8
And
files
and
for
I-
sexual assault.
Show me on the sword replica where the fairy touched you.
The sword would now like a restraining order.
The sword is going to counseling.
I can see it now. He touched my knob.
Not the pommel.
Not the pommel. Go ahead.
Anything with the pommel. Now, how is he supposed to end people
What's
rightly?
the name of the sword again there, Nutters?
Soul Cleaver.
Alright.
But Nutters has been calling it Clea for short.
There, text slowly carves onto the rock it's stuck in, and it says, "Only thy with common sense may wield me."
I throw some copper at it.
The wrong kind of sense.
Anything could be common sense.
I have much common sense.
That literally means nothing. Common
Nutter.
sense is situation. It's a sword in the ground. You're supposed to pick it up.
Nutter
That's
says,
common
I've
sense.
learned in my travels that common sense isn't in fact not very common at all.
I would agree.
Again, means nothing.
Ravel takes a little like red marker and puts "un" before the common. Uncommon sense.
Yes.
I throw silver at it.
Well, I fly away dejected.
You didn't even try to pull yet.
Very well, I will take my turn.
It's obviously made its case.
It
Hijack?
thinks you. Are
Yeah.
you saying
do
that?
you,
It,
do you really have to screw somebody before you figure out that they weren't interested?
that
Hijack?
sounds like some common sense.
That sounds like common sense. to me.
You should do
Just
it. You
throw
should
on
lift the
ground,
sword.
Okay. So
I've
I
got
try to pull it.
sword
I try to
ready
pull
on
it out of
this.
the ground. I try to pull it out of the ground.
Nothing happens.
Nothing. Exactly.
Try harder.
All right.
Yes, Jerome.
Wait, are you still trying, Zephyr?
No, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna do the thing that we talked about, recklessly.
You
Okay?
can't reckless this because it's not a creature.
Oh. Either way, I'm still gonna do it 3 times, because that's how many I get in an action. That's 1, 2... Oh.
Jerome hits the sword with his
Common
axe.
sense. Can we have anything besides something that means literally nothing?
I'm gonna give people a second, and if no one tries to do anything, I'm gonna...
You guys
Take a
just
second
saw
time
as
hitting-
Jerome smack the sword with his own axe.
What
Uh,
happened to his
not
axe?
gonna work.
Nothing happens to his axe.
Rob's gonna give it a try, boys.
Go ahead, Rob. By the way,
He's gonna
Jerome,
actually-
you see Surrogate has like the biggest, smuggest fucking grin looking at the sword.
Rob, having seen someone hit the sword and someone try and pull the sword, he's actually gonna try pushing his sword deeper into the ground.
It doesn't budge.
I've tried all I can think of.
Hijack, can I attack the sword again?
Yeah, roll the hit. Unless someone stops you.
It does not have to be
Nutters
done.
looks at him while he's about to swing and says, I really wouldn't do that if you like that axe.
Do not worry,
Yes.
this axe will not get destroyed.
Anthony
Yeah,
misses.
and neither will that.
I'm not looking to destroy it in a sense.
He's trying to loosen it.
It's trying to.
Sure, we'll go with that.
It doesn't work that way either.
That's what you think.
Even if you disintegrated all the rock around it, the sword would remain.
Jerome, you see as Surrogate starts to pull out a pill bottle and starts opening it.
I'm gonna do it again.
I
need to
think
get
I'm-
this.
Vessel's going to ask,
Damn it.
am I required to make an attempt as well? Even though it makes
Well,
me
that
lose my
one's
own
not-
bet?
So Jerome hits it and disappears. Just
I did
Did he
warn him.
did he disappear with his rod that he bet?
No, it's just
No,
me that
that's
goes
okay.
poop.
yeah, Jerome just disappears.
I did warn him.
This is the hill this is the hill that I die on.
Wait, is it a D4 or is it just when I
If
make
nobody gets this sword out
Wisdom
of the
save.
ground, I'm staying here. The party continues on without
It's a
me.
wisdom save to return.
I think I know how to do it, but I'm not there to actually do it, which is sad.
It's a
I'm
DC 20. I'm gonna roll one quickly.
It takes common sense.
Nope, I do not get back.
Does that mean something?
It
You
means
don't
use
know.
your common
Jack,
sense.
remember.
That only somebody that has common sense can figure it out.
Hi, Jack. Remember, I'm like the one that
Use your
follow.
noggin. Think outside the box.
I'm like the.
That's the opposite of common sense.
No, it's not.
The box is common sense. Thinking outside of the box is uncommon sense.
Yeah, I would agree with the fairy.
Yeah, well, just think. Use your noggin.
Think, okay.
Vessel's gonna
But,
tap.
but you need to make
on-
connections. Put two and two together.
Does
Jack,
the
I'm-
sword have a sheath? Is
Uh,
the
yes.
sheath also stuck in the ground?
Yes.
Hi, Jack. I'm gonna
It's
DM
also
you
stuck in the ground.
So
Yeah.
something.
So Tupa comes down to the commotion.
Okay.
Tupa, go ahead.
Jerome,
You don't see Jerome here. You know he's supposed to be.
Is
here.
this a sheath
Is it a
sword
of a
stuck
kind
in the
of
ground?
Where?
style?
where is Jerome?
I can actually show you a picture. Hold on.
Would you need to wear like
It's a katana
I don't know.
esque sword that's big.
Okay, so do I need to be a samurai or something to lift it?
Hi, Jack. Is it that?
Wait, hold up. Rob thinks he's got it.
Of course, Scout's the first one to figure it out.
I have an idea, but I'm waiting for.
You know that
someone to tell me I need
fucking
to
really
take it.
means something. No offense, but if Scout figures it out first, there's something wrong there.
Can I make another
Question.
wisdom save?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Question.
I'm still not back.
I need
That's
this to be redefined because you just said the
Hijack.
sheath is
I
also
think
in
I
the
might
ground.
have it.
Does
Can
that
I
mean this
send-
is a
can I
sheath
send it to you?
sword stabbed in the ground?
It is.
Yes,
It is.
a sheath
It's
sword
just the
stabbed
sword
in the
stabbed.
ground.
Yes.
Oh, it's just the sword. Well then where's
Hi,
the,
Jack. Can
where's
I
the
send
Yes,
you
ma'am.
the
scabbard?
thing?
Yeah, you can
No,
send
no.
me a thing.
It's got the scabbard with it. The whole
Oh,
thing
does
is
it?
just
Okay.
locked in place.
Oh, it's like leaning on it or something.
Okay. Well, Vessel's gonna walk up. He's gonna make an attempt. He's gonna try to pull it at an angle to go with the curve of the sword.
Nothing happens. Jerome,
Ah.
roll again.
Wiggle.
It's stuck there.
Just
Scout, Scout, $20
course that's
paper
when I
out
get my
right now.
20th.
I want this sword.
So Tupa, you're looking around asking where's Jerome as Jerome just appears.
Ah, where were you, Jerome?
Hey, hi, Jack. Is it right?
Jerome?
Make it 500.
Wait, hi, Jack. Technically, I went there, didn't I?
What?
You went nowhere.
No, technically, when that happens, don't I go to there?
Yeah,
And then if
Just
I
offered
go
you
nowhere.
there,
$20 for a puzzle solution.
that's
Yeah,
what it's
500.
called.
500.
yeah, no, it's the never.
Sir.
It's both the nowhere and the
it's
never.
a puzzle solution.
It's
Oh.
never and
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah, it's a puzzle I figured
Either
out
way.
first.
Yes.
Wouldn't there be able to?
Whatever.
Yes, you
That
went to
is
the
an
there.
I am
an
very
exact picture of the sword.
Hi, Jack. I am also equally shocked that Scout figured it out first, and that we're all still here not figuring it out.
Hey, I'm the one that figured out most of the puzzles during this whole campaign.
I'm
remember-
still
Okay, so
remembering the
what is
time
it?
where we had to
I'm
like
saying.
drop hints on how you could improvise weaponry in the Halloween special. I'm just flashbacks to that, like, oh, I'm getting nothing useful, and he's like, you were
I'm
getting all
just-
the best stuff
The
constantly.
sword doesn't move. You can't pull
Um,
it. It doesn't
Pupa's
move.
Pupa's gonna walk up
Takes
to
common
Metis.
sense.
Okay.
Is
Um,
there a
Yeah,
coin
Jack.
slot? Was
Yes,
the,
Mega.
Was the copper thing actually
Is
really
that
close?
right?
I'm not gonna say yes or no.
All right.
Nutters. What's going on?
I made a really cool sword, and I thought somebody would really love to have it, but everybody ignored me, and I got mad, so I just stuck it in the ground and said, "Y'all figure it out."
Oh,
Hi, Jack. Can I make 3 more?
I
No.
was going to find you about that, but I don't think I can wield it.
You could
Hey,
try.
Hijack, can I roll an Hijack? Can I roll an
Nutters,
investigation on the sword?
Nutters just points at the sword
It's a
and looks
sword
at
and a
Myrtle
rock.
and says, "You could try."
It's a large katana and a rock.
Yes.
Rafael
It-
goes over, grabs the sword, and starts pulling, and his muscles are bulging, and it gets him nowhere. He's like,
Okay.
Koopa's.
So you have to pull the sword out. That's what you just told us. You have to pull the sword out. But you
Koopa's
can't pull the
just
sword
gonna.
out because anybody who pulls on it can't lift it.
Koopa's gonna waltz up.
No, what
Hold
I
up.
said is that
No,
When do
what
all I
you
did-
just said is that you have to pull it out.
When do
That's
I show
what
up?
he said just before I tried to pull
in,
it out.
in 2 days.
No.
Nutters reiterates to
Sorry, Darren.
everybody. Nutters reiterates to everybody. It's not that you can't pull the sword out. It's the sword doesn't want you to pull it out.
Hi, Jack.
So just leave it alone.
Is the DM what it is?
All right. If no one else is in the way, Vessel's gonna walk up to the
I-
sword,
I'm
put his hand
walking-
on it, and
I
say,
walked up.
"All right, what do you want?"
I walked up to it. I said
Maybe.
Tupa floated up.
Okay.
Tupa, you head up to it.
Because Tupa knows all things in the Feywild, especially stuff that Nutters makes are alive.
Yep.
Tupa's. May I please pull you out of the stone? Anything?
Does the
response.
police does the police help?
No response.
No response.
Vessel make an
If
attempt
TK
again.
was here, I would be able to say something, but I can't.
Would you?
Can Vessel make another attempt?
Sure. What do you want to try
Vessel's
to do?
gonna walk
George
up.
know what to do?
He puts his hand on the sword, says, "All right, Cleo, let's go."
Don't fuck the sword.
Hi, Jack. Can I attack the sword again?
No,
Stop attacking the sword. No, no
You
more.
may not
There's
attack
too
the
many
sword.
people in the way. Too
Why
many
not?
people in the way, I
'Cause
think.
because it says so.
Zephyr is defending the sword.
Because I
Can
don't
I
want to
cleave through Zephyr and hit the sword?
roll the hit. No.
Me,
That was a joke.
Tupa, and Vessel as well.
You know what? Vessel wants to try another thing as soon as everyone else stops trying to do things.
Okay, Zephyr, what do you want to try?
Y'all, it's a really simple thing. If you just
It's
put two and two
obviously not.
together, it is. If you really think about it, and somebody's already put it together, they just haven't connected the dots yet. I just heard somebody say it outright. They said
Someone
exactly- they-
already.
Scout exactly-
already figured it out.
I know what it is.
No,
I know
one
what
Scout.
It is,
It was whoever just tried to pull it out a minute ago.
It was me.
Vessel. Yeah, whatever you just said. Right.
Cleo,
before-
let's go.
No, I'm talking about what you said, like out of character.
Don't
I
play him
said-
anymore.
You put two and two
Don't-
together. You just
don't-
Well, you
didn't-
see, I was
Don't play
I was
him
trying to do
anymore.
that.
the dots
Nutters,
yet.
you're helping too much.
You're
That
helping.
wasn't
You're
supposed
helping
to be
too
out
much.
of character.
You're helping
That
them
was
too
supposed
much.
to be in character. It's just you guys weren't paying attention.
You're giving them too much. They have to figure this
Where
out.
I was
It's a riddle.
asking what Cleo wanted.
Okay,
I asked the sword if it wanted to come on.
Zephyr,
But I called it
what
by
are you
its
trying?
name and asked what it wanted.
Zephyr, what are you going to try?
That is literally the first thing I said. Is hey, you want to go? You want to go on a weird journey?
That's not asking what it wants. That's different.
That. Oh my gosh. So it says yes or no.
That does not work,
Okay,
Tupa.
whatever. All right. All right. So then, yeah, I'll go up to it and ask it what it wants.
No response.
No response.
All right. Is everyone done giving up? Trying to attempts real quick,
Nope.
so Vessel can try a third time.
Rob is going to try one last thing.
Okay.
Rob grabs a couple of copper coins
Yep.
and offers them to the sword.
Nothing happens.
With copper coins in hand, he tries to pull out the sword.
It's
Nothing
not
happens.
gonna work.
By the way,
So,
the
whoever
exact.
figured it
by
out,
the
just go ahead and do it.
So surrogate
Frustrating thing to work
surrogate 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 looks and he says, "Do you remember what the exact wording was?" And surrogate whispers into Zephyr's ear because he's his friend now.
Mm-hmm.
Cause what? I didn't even hear that.
Surrogate is whispering into your ear.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said.
I'm DMing it to you.
Duh.
Okay, okay.
Well, while he's getting whispered in his ear, can Vessel try another thing? While
Did-
he's being
Did
whispered
you
to?
actually tell him?
I didn't tell him it.
Okay.
I just
So
reminded
do I
him
have
what the
to do
statement.
that? Do that or say that?
No, he's just reminding you that's what the original statement was.
Can Vessel attempt something while
Yeah.
Zephyr is being whispered to?
Yeah.
He's gonna walk up to try one more time.
Yeah.
He's gonna take his eye out and stick it on the pommel of the katana,
Good job.
to attempting to attune to the katana in such a way where he can sense the consciousness of this sword if it has one,
Okay.
and he's going to once again ask it what it wants.
Nothing happens.
Hi, Jack.
Yes.
Can I make an actual attempt and do what I said in Discord, where I just basically just not try to take it out of the ground, just take it out,
Lift it with no pressure.
no force.
Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Okay.
All right. Well, Vessel's just
I
gonna
was
leave his
worried
eye.
If that was about to work. If that was about to work.
Leave his eye attached to it, and gonna let the next person try.
Can we wait for
Scout,
it?
Go.
Can we?
Scout, go.
I'm not
Scout isn't
there.
here.
No scout.
You're not there.
Gone for 2 days.
Okay.
Gone for 2 days. Who's
Unless
next?
you want to wait for 2 days, because I want to do try it.
I'm. This stops whenever the people say that they give up.
I don't
Uh,
give up. I will
I'm-
never give up. This is the hill on which I die. I will continue
Well,
day and night to get this sword.
if I
out
was
of the
allowed to
ground.
attack the sword, I would get rid of the sword for us, so it wouldn't be a problem.
Okay. So,
What do you wanna try?
Hijack,
Yep.
Tell me, please tell me how your wording there helps me.
You're supposed to have common sense and figure it out.
Okay, okay.
Cause
You
Hmm.
have to. You don't take it out. You do that, but like.
I mean, you can ask Surrogate what the fuck he means. I think he's just
What do you mean?
he's just reminding you that that was the original statement.
Okay. Okay. So I ask him. So what do you mean?
They never said pull.
I don't have mage hand.
What, you gonna tickle its scrotum?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't want. I don't want a sex.
Don't tickle my scrotum.
Don't make me.
Hi, Jack.
Yep.
Can I make 3 quick attacks?
On.
The same.
No.
No.
You're still standing guard.
No,
As
Zephyr-
far as
Zephyr's
I'm
being
concerned,
whispered
that
in the
sword is. I am one with the sword is one with me.
Okay.
I need to get
Do
rid of-
not attack me. You gotta beat my AC.
That's not the issue. What I'm trying to do is trying to get rid of the sword.
You
That
already
means-
know you can't get rid of
Yeah.
me.
So you have nothing to worry about.
Tupa, you grab the sheath. Doesn't move.
The sheath is unmovable.
The sheath, the sword is in the sheath, stabbed into the sword, into the stone.
Cast banish or something.
Who you
Oh.
casting banish on?
It was created here. Where are you sending it to?
Listen. His words, all he told me was to remove the sword.
Hi, Jack.
Yep.
I
We've
walk
tried
with the
removing
sword.
it from the ground.
I'm going
We've
to
tried
say-
removing it from its sheath. We've tried removing its sheath from it. It doesn't remove.
I'm going to say to it, come on, it's time to go, and then just walk with it. Or at least just try to walk with it.
That's the complete statement.
Okay, so
Does anything
then I'm
happen when I
gonna
say
grab the
come on?
sword from the sheath and pull up.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens to you, Jerome. I fucking love this. This is amazing.
We.
I swear, I swear, I figured it out, but you're just not letting
the
it
old
happen.
pull-out method failed again.
No, I don't
Okay.
care who you are or what the purpose you
That's it.
want the sword for. If you
That's
can
it.
figure it out, you can have it.
I'm getting on my knees, I'm getting out my chisel, and I'm just freaking breaking the rock.
You get the sword.
Let's go! Yes!
Really?
You had to break the rock.
Wait, when I said you break the rock, he said, no, you can't break the rock.
Yeah, he said you can't break the rock. DM didn't say it.
Didn't say that.
Nutter said that if you try to break the rock wouldn't break because it's supported by
No,
everything
the
in the rock.
sword won't break.
I swear Nutter says that the rock wouldn't break.
Are you talking about?
Nah,
You're
the
talking
rock
about when
wouldn't
he was
break.
saying
I
about if
said
you
if you
dug
break
out
the-
the rock?
He
Yeah,
did
dug
say
out
if
the
you
rock.
break the
Yeah,
rock. it
dug
still
out the
wouldn't
rock,
matter.
not break the rock.
Okay, so.
Isn't
then-
taking out the rock breaking the rock the same thing?
No,
Alright.
it's because the sword would still be in the stone.
Okay.
All right. How mean?
I
How would
just want to
mean what
point out.
place?
I just want
Let's
to
split
point
a
out.
reward.
Canonically,
Yeah.
I have said that I did that exact thing already.
Yeah, right. Oh well.
I did that like 2 days ago.
Are you gonna attune to it?
Hello.
Yes, I'm
Too
going
late.
I'm going to attune to it.
Are you
Hello?
tuning to my eye?
Hi, Scout.
No, I wipe your eye off. It's disgusting.
Mega fan 7790. Fairy won the sword.
Make a strength check. Can you remove the eye?
It falls off like butter.
Ah.
I wanted the sword. Oh, I was smart. I was the first one to figure.
Okay, listen, Scout. I get that you were the first one this session to figure out what you were supposed to do. But I did figure it out last session because I did try this. It wasn't agreed upon what the requirements were to remove the sword yet.
I mean, I literally figured out when they put the sword in. I
Jack.
just didn't care for it at the time.
Jack, if I had succeeded on any of those rolls, would anything have happened to it?
It's an artifact. Well, yeah, no.
Just given what it would be with what my thing is,
It's
Validation.
it's like your thing. You can't remove your thing permanently.
No, okay.
Search results, please.
By the way, West, that gamble, he did get the sword out, so give me my points.
Yeah, you and Ravel have to figure out how to
Oh.
divide it.
Ravel takes the shovel and the
Um.
rod, and he puts them on his back and he walks away.
Give me my gamble points.
Okay,
Vessel's
just
gonna
here.
follow Ravel because he gets half of that rod.
It's
At
fucking rubber ducking 2.0.
You
Yes.
realize what the rod is? The rod is, right?
It's my reward.
I can't do it because I put the bets
Rob
on it.
keeps his scarf.
Congratulations, you win your points back.
Yeah, there's 3 people there, so.
Let's go.
You win your points back. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So everybody, let's let Hijack describe what happens. when he attunes to the sword.
I've been waiting for this.
So it's fear.
I
As-
think I'm done dying.
I need to go charge my phone.
As you lift up the sword, as you crack open the rock, the sword stands there still, and now, once it's finally freed, you freely are able to pick it up. But as you grab your hands on it, you feel your feet touch the ground, and your hands wrap around the sword. As you grow to a medium-sized creature.
Do I still have wings?
Yes.
Tiny wings.
Let's go.
Baby.
Wait, now
Does he
you
have?
now you are
does he have big
you're
wings?
now a medium-sized creature.
Does he have big wings or does he have tiny wings?
Big wings.
Oh, one more thing. Hijack. Do we still get to do the thing we talked about last session?
Which is the thing.
At the end of last session, we
Oh.
made a joke about taking a level in barbarian. Do I gain one level in barbarian?
You do not gain a level of barbarian.
okay.
You do not level up.
Dang. Okay. I'll take this sword. I'm good with that.
Hi, Jack.
And the size changes.
Yes.
Too.
I have a birthday wish still.
Well, you're gonna wish for the sword.
I'm gonna wish the sword never existed. No.
Put the sword back in the stone. New puzzle.
I wish the requirements
listen.
change. You have
Oh,
to
wait
be.
a minute.
Vessel, you get
Actually, even
you
a
get a
wish
s-
wouldn't.
you get a static sound. You get the static sound in your lack of ears.
Oh.
No, there's birthday wishes are different than normal wishes.
And you hear, Vessel. You hear Milna.
Oh, okay.
Is this thing on?
Yes.
Hello?
It's on.
Whistle?
Oh, I'm using Comcast for this.
Using Comcast for this.
Why do you sound like Draco and Axel?
Sorry, speakerphone.
Hijack, I have one more question.
Yes.
My voice, would it change?
Yes.
Hey, Hijack, you should just DM me what he says.
Here we go.
That way everyone else can assume it's evil.
Later. Maybe. Nah, she doesn't call you yet. Time's
Okay.
gone. Would it be? Yeah, it would be actually.
I'm still following Ravel for my half of the rod.
Devlin, I'm
Yes.
gonna need those stat blocks on that sword now. Know that it's mine.
Alright.
Z, the foot is going morbid time up here.
Scout take 2 points of psychic damage.
No, I'm not even there. Look, I've been on. I made a Twitter account. I've been going everywhere on Twitter. Morbid time is like a big thing there. There's also that thing with Friday the 13th with the fucking California
you go.
girls. I've been having an adventure in Twitter.
Twitter?
I-
What a nerd.
Not
Not,
after a long time
not
ago.
big enough adventure. I'd look at their likes.
Hey, look at my likes,
In,
it's just-
in-game player chat.
Yes, I had an adventure you get, Scout.
I mean, I know what Twitter's about, but I'm enjoying my little peaceful stroll around Pokemon and bunny pictures.
Anywho, as I was saying before stuff comes off, okay, Vessel, Jerome, Draco, yes.
Yes.
Indubitably.
You, no, not Jerome. Fuck you, Jerome.
Where and when?
Right here on this table.
Right
Bend
now.
over, baby.
Oh my god.
My lord.
Coming for that
Do it.
kick. All right.
Ain't that illegal though?
Technically, no.
No, for
Technically,
hi-
no.
It's a 1-year difference, so technically, no.
Oh. I see. So you
Oh, I
are
see.
into this idea. You're defending it.
I never said yes.
Wow, Wes. Wow.
And this, and this is what you.
That-
and this is where you
SMH
stop talking.
canceling you on Twitter.
Well, that's
Joke's
pretty
on you. I
gay.
don't own Twitter.
reverse grooming.
Of course you don't have own Twitter.
Anyhow.
Elon Musk does.
Exactly. You don't think
Imagine
I'm Elon
buying
Musk?
Twitter when I can
Yes.
get it free on the App Store. Anywho,
No.
you hear. So, Draco. What first happens is all of you see Lestarak just appear.
Oh, hijack.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't hear this, but would the other thing hear it?
No.
No, okay. Because technically that was there during this thing while Jerome wasn't there. So just
Talking
keep
about
that in
your
mind.
Yeah,
eyeball.
I'll keep that in head.
Yep, keep that in head. Yes, eyeball. Yes.
As you hear Vessel, one of our artifacts have been stolen.
Oh.
Where is Walden, and why is he not guarding his post?
I haven't summoned him to me recently, so he should be at his post, I assume.
Did you leave him flying in the void again?
No.
Remember when you spawned him in the air?
No. uh,
Someone has stolen one of our artifacts.
which one was it my favorite?
It was the brooch.
They're all my favorite. That bastard.
It was the it belonged to it's the brooch of the mighty chronomancer.
Have we investigated to see if they left any evidence behind?
That's
Or is
why
that
I'm-
still underway?
That is underway, but is why I am contacting you. They're somewhere in that Feywild.
Oh no. Is it my fault somehow, besides Warden abandoning his post? That seems like Warden's fault. He shall be punished.
Well, there weren't any casualty. No one was attacked. It's almost if someone just appeared and then disappeared.
Hold on a moment.
Ah, I think I
Turns
know.
to Jerome. Jerome,
Yes.
have you taken anything that doesn't belong to
Oh.
you recently?
Yes, I have taken many things that do not belong to me.
What if one of these items so happened to fit in the palm of your hand?
Many of them do, yes.
Can I see them?
Why?
I'm curious. Satisfy my curiosity, please. I might give you your half of your rod back.
But he has the half of my. He has my whole rod.
He owes
And
me
not-
half of it.
Yes,
Technically,
Mike's
he owes
already
me a
got your
third of it.
rod. Guys wanting you to pull out your family jewel.
Technically, it's only a third of a rod.
Just show me your trinkets already.
My loincloth falls to the ground. No.
Incorrect trinkets.
Okay. I pull out a bag with all my stuff.
Don't worry, he already gave up his rod.
Funny.
No, I give it my rusty rod. I got a new one.
Okay. So does he have the brooch? I assume now.
He doesn't have anything in his bag. If I'm wrong, am I wrong, Rest?
No, I have stuff.
Do you have stuff?
Yeah.
Alright.
You said I could take from the tin can what I wanted when I.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, you got the tin can shit.
Yeah.
Do I recognize the tin can shit, including the rubber ducky?
Yes.
No, the rubber ducky was melted, I believe.
Yes.
But it's a magical item. You can't destroy magical items.
Yes.
You can deform them, possibly, because it's rubber.
Yes.
So it's a magical yellow puddle.
Basically.
Is Hydra gonna keep saying yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Will you ever say no?
So you do recognize all of the tin cans things from when
Slow
you
glare.
when you fought him.
Yes, I do a glare at Jerome. You don't have what I was looking for, but you do have things that remind me why I wanted to kill you. You can put your things away now.
I thought you wanted to kill me because I murdered that warlord.
Squint. I do not recall that pile of metal being a warlord, but okay.
Nutters jumps up and down and says,
Whenever-
Enoch, search my pockets, and he opens up his pimp jacket to reveal, like, hundreds of
Vessel,
brackets.
Yes.
you hear. Whenever you're done dealing with that current warlord, see if you can find any information on the whereabouts. I will be working personally on pinpointing a general area.
Nutters just looks over and is like, why don't you just summon him? I mean, you've seen him do it over and over again, so I'm assuming he knows that he can summon him.
I could summon Warden.
Mhm.
I will summon Warden, but first, initial investigation. Because
initial
Warden doesn't
investigation.
necessarily know anything. Because he wasn't at his post. How would he know?
Well, you could find out why he wasn't
Yeah,
at
he-
his post. Or maybe what made him post, and that would be a
In the
clue
back of my
on-
mind, I think it's my fault that he wasn't at his post. So that's the last thing I'm asking him.
I'm speaking of this from a law enforcement background methodology,
Okay.
not from a D&D methodology.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to. What was the Jerome's quote unquote brother again? What was his name? I forgot.
Surrogate.
I'm gonna go up to him and ask him next if he knows anything about a small object he may have borrowed.
He looks at you and he's still smiling wide and he says, I might.
I need definite answers, or else you're not going to feel pain again.
You play dirty, boy. You play dirty. And he runs a hand on. He puts a hand on your chest plate. Wow. I have stolen a lot of small objects. You're gonna have to be very, very specific.
Can I vaguely describe this brooch, such as its color? And
It is a
material?
silver. It is a silver and lapis, sort of scarab beetle.
Yeah, it's a a silver and blue scarab.
Sorry, the
About
most things
this
that I've
big.
stolen lately is everything from your medicine cabinet.
I have a medicine cabinet.
And I stole everything from your mother's.
I
Are you
don't
sure you
know.
didn't steal
I
the whole
don't know
cabinet?
if you do, but it was in that house and it was a medicine cabinet.
All right, I appreciate your time. I'm trying to remember if Lestouge is in the Feywild.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is
Okay.
where you met Lestouge.
Hmm.
You can
I
always
still
call
have
her
the
up
sending.
stone.
You do.
Yeah, I was about to say I still have sending stone. I'm gonna call up Lestouge and ask her if she knows anything.
Don't
I'm gonna
forget,
have to listen to her scramble to try to find her sending stone again.
right?
Yeah.
You should sweet.
It
Nutter
turns
said,
on.
Rub a little sweetness on it. Rub a little. Put a cherry on top. A little plunk into
You
it.
turn it
Talk
on. What do
to
you say?
the old
What do you
lady.
say there, Vessel?
Lestouge.
Ah!
Vessel has questions and apologies.
Lestouge is looking. Ah, shit. Hello.
Hello, Lestouge. This is Vessel. First off,
Cuphead, Geico
do you have
commercial.
any recollection of me breaking our contract?
Lestouge does
recall.
not remember you yet breaking her contract, no.
Okay, good. Now that we're on on good terms, do you know anything about a silver and blue scarab?
Lestouge
I
knows.
assume
Lestouge knows of a silver and blue scarab.
I assume you don't have it, but you might know who does.
Lestouge knows that the members of Vortex have it.
Vortex, you say?
She knows.
Of course she knows about Vortex. It's already been implied. She's a chronomancer.
Yes, and that's why she might know where the scarab is.
Lestouge cannot say that Lestos knows a thing or few about the scarab. Lestos also knows that it is with Vortex. Is there a problem with this scarab that Lestos needs to help with?
Your help is not required.
Then
However,
Lestos is going to go make cupcakes.
And the sending zone turns off.
Oh, I was about to spend some time with her, chatting about small things and stuff, because
You can
that
call
is what
her-
she desires.
You can call her back.
Okay, we're not gonna roleplay this up. Vessel's going to call her back and just talk with her her entire time of making cupcakes and make small talk,
Alright.
keeping her company because he's promised to do such things.
The stooge makes cupcakes.
So you guys hear Vessel narrating cupcake ingredients and steps. And
Just you,
asking, have you tried extra sugar?
Yes, this
Lestos
is
is watching her diet.
How about some pixie dust?
Does it
Or
do
some pixie
tricks?
blood?
Lestos could use pixie blood.
And you hear the sound of like a very high pitched squeal. Just
Sounds like you know your way around the kitchen. Okay, enough of this.
As Draco walks by, as they're listing cupcake ingredients. Sorcerer's dragon scales taste delicious in them. Don't ask why.
Sorcerer's what?
I just walked past. I'm gone.
Hello?
That was Draco. Moving
Oh.
on.
Alright.
He wanted to be included in the cupcakes.
Cupcake.
Cupcake.
Yes, the cupped cake.
Alright. And with that, unless there's anything else people want to do with this day, it comes to an end.
I'm getting used
Going
to
to
the
grab
fact
Jerome.
I'm now
Okay.
giant.
You're not a giant.
You're
You're
not.
I'm a
actually
giant.
Compare
From
me
his
medium
perspective,
There's like the
Jerome?
big
I'm
giant.
huge.
Okay, goody.
don't look in your pants.
I just look. I look at the now medium-sized fairy with some tea. Okay.
Ravel
Yeah,
also
Sean,
has
I'll
tea.
take some tea.
By the way, did
This
you
is my
read?
tea.
Did you look at the stat block for the sword?
Yes, I did.
Did you actually read it?
Yes. Why?
Hi, Jack.
I read through it and I edited some of it. down. Not like I didn't change anything, but the way it was put in the file was just one long, really
Anywho.
long sentence that I cut down.
Jerome Tupa approaches you.
Oh yeah, when you copy it over and denoted it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the Discord
Wait,
thing.
one quick question before that.
Yeah.
The bottle of pills that Surrogate pulled out.
Mhm.
Do I know about his technical drug addiction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's a caveat on there, by the way.
What is it?
Uh,
So what's the
that since
caveat?
you, the caveat on the sword is, well, number one, the sword is conscious. It's a living creature that can communicate.
And I will treat it as such. You have to-
Anywho, Tupa. Tupa approaches Jerome.
Jerome, you know how you said you felt more connected to me yesterday?
Yes, I still am not exactly sure what that was.
I might know the reason. I had it's strange to say, but a weird dream last night about a different life, I suppose. I'm
What
not
do you mean by
necessarily
that?
sure. I think I may be a air elemental.
An air
I'm-
genasi, no?
No, more than just a genasi. Vati, I think they are called. They are called.
And just to clarify, I haven't heard the term Vati before, correct?
Not in your life.
What exactly is a Vati?
I am not too sure myself, but I think they are denizens of the plane of air.
That's a lot of big words.
So basically, you become the ambassador for the wind plane.
Not ambassador, but I didn't come here intentionally.
I don't think any of us did. Giggity.
I did.
I did.
Giggity.
I'm from here.
Well, as Surrogate kind of stands a bit from his kind of slap squat. It's been lovely. I'm gonna go find something fun.
Very well. As I said, Jollyfield is a great place to go if you're looking for a good time.
I went. There was a village of very, very, very hostile rabbits.
Ah. You ran into them.
They were fun.
Also,
You know what? Fair enough.
Jerome, you said this was your brother? Yes?
Not in a way, he's my brother, yes.
Yes, I am Jerome's brother, Surrogate. Nice to meet you. You're a pretty one. Do you do your own hair? Does it come like that? And he strokes your face.
I'm going to smack his hand away, and did he put his hand out to like shake or anything?
No, straight to the face touch.
Nope, I'm smacking his hand away. No.
Smack his hand.
Don't do that. No.
Push his hand away. No, I'm not gonna like
That's a
smack
compliment.
it. Tupa wouldn't do that. Tupa would like.
Did you
gently
just say
guide
that's
his
a
hand away.
compliment?
For him, that might be a compliment. Let's be
Tupa
honest.
Tupa would gently
Dude, for
guide
him,
his hand
that's
away
like
from his
jacking
face.
Well,
off.
Tupa doesn't know. So would Tupa slap his
No,
hand?
no, Tupa would.
I did say
Tupa's,
don't- you don't
Tupa's
attack-
well mannered. She would gently guide his hand away. She wouldn't slap it. I was wrong.
He just so you know, Tupa, green-haired guy. I think you remember missing an eye, but there's still a pupil there. Under that same eye, there's a tattoo of a ribbon that tapers off. Wide smile, like a smile that unnaturally creeps up the face, and green
A
hair.
Chelsea smile.
Yeah,
if you
Chelsea
will.
smile.
No, no. She's gonna guide his hand down and then go for a handshake into like a handshake, and say, "Nice to meet you."
He
Weirdo.
grabs with one hand, grabs the other, and pulls it up, holding your hand. He's like, "Oh, it's such a pleasure."
I'm gonna cast Gust, so I can't. No, not happening.
You cast what?
Guy's creepy. Gust or something, just like create some kind of barrier,
Man, 6 feet, don't you know?
or just mage hand to grab his other hand and stop it.
This only has 2 feet.
2 left feet.
You mage hand, and he grabs hold onto your mage hand, interlocking fingers with it.
I am
Tupa-
sure we will see each other much more. And
Oh, is that a
turn away from him back to
promise?
Jerome.
Oh, you heartbreaker.
I turn back to Jerome and
And
say,
he over dramatically cocks his head back and puts a hand over his chest.
and I'm gonna say, Jerome, do you mind if we go up for a moment?
That's not a problem. And I'll start
Alright.
climbing up.
We go quite high,
To the skies.
quite high, higher than Jerome probably thinks is necessary.
I'll just follow Tupa.
That's...
And Jerome,
Yes.
I know.
Has anyone here watched One Piece? Not One Piece, One Punch Man? Or know
Yeah.
of it?
No.
Alright, great.
I watched both.
Anywho, go ahead.
I believe I also may have been gifted by our lovely friend down at the forge a piece of a god killing artifact. I don't necessarily know. And
Oh,
she
you mean like this one? Then I pull out the axe.
um she's going to pull out the box and take out the wand, not showing it to him but holding it. Not
You
not giving him a chance to
slowly
touch it.
see a green-headed person raise above the cloud as his face peeks up out.
I am going to cast
So you remember, gravity is relative here.
Lestark's gravitational shove. In a random direction, no damage, just shoving him back down.
And
Just
the
starts.
question is, would he use this to ram himself into the floor?
Most likely.
I said random direction.
Random direction, yeah. But you also said down.
I did say down as well, that's true.
And it's him.
So now it just
Yeah.
it's just you see him down on the ground, and there's just like a small splatter of blood around him.
He has turned into a pancake.
It would have been
Um,
funny if he just made a
Is
balloon
that,
sound flying away.
is that normal for him? Is he okay?
It's a long story. It's best just not to get involved. Basically,
Alright.
he lacks the ability to feel anything. So whenever he can feel anything, he takes that opportunity. As he did just there.
Quite sad. Honestly.
And then you watch as
Um,
you watch as he stands up and he dusts himself off.
Okay.
He can also never die.
And I am going to show Jerome the 2 pieces of this round of 7 pieces that I have.
Can I make an investigation check?
Sure. It's a rod.
Can I make an Arcana check on the rod?
Moo.
22.
It's magical.
Do I know kind of magical?
Strong magical.
Strong magical. Can I see that rod for a moment? And I'll reach out my hand.
Jerome, I was entrusted with this by the Forge Master. I forget his name entirely. But I do not
Belfog the
think...
Crafter.
Yes, Belfog. By Belfog. I do not think he would want it in...
And what would I do with that item? I have no need for it.
I do not know. You are without motive. That is one of the reasons
That's
why
why you can
I
add
decided to show you.
That's why you can add half a rusty rod to your inventory. Continue.
Nice.
Technically, it's a third of a rusty rod. Megan
Why
gets
is
a
it-
third, he gets a third,
And I will let Jerome hold it.
just to clarify with you, I actually do have motive. The motive is just nothing to do with what the party's motive is.
It is external from
External
worldly
from business.
conflict.
Does Nutters see this going on?
Nope.
Can he see this rod?
Nope.
We're way above the sky.
Way above.
We're way up.
Oh, okay.
Now that I have it in my hand, can I do a closer investigation of it?
Sure.
Plus 9, 21.
You personally, no.
No?
There is no way you'd know about this. There's no reason for you to know about this.
This seems just like some sort of magic rod. Surrogate might know more about this, but it seems you trust him little, to say the least.
He, from what I have seen, is slightly off the rails.
He is off the rails of time, that is true.
As are you.
I'm still bound by some confines of time. He has found a way to get completely off the rails, so that if he ever falls, it just guides him back onto the rails, and then he steps off again.
I see. Hmm.
I am still on a set of rails where if I happen to fall off the rails, I will come back, but I will not come back.
I see. A different version of yourself.
First pause,
A
fast forward.
clone of your original self before.
Not a clone.
A divergent timeline of an
Copy,
original.
for say.
In
Not
other
not
words,
necessarily a
he
clone.
has the exact ability I lack.
You were split at a certain moment in time.
I was
into...
not split. Let's put it this way. I exist at all moments in time where I am needed to be. If need be, I can just be moved from one other moment in time into this moment of time to finish what I had, and then be placed right back at the instant I left at another moment in time.
This seems to be a little much for me to understand. I don't necessarily want to know all of the intricacies of time, per se.
Sat
but
down for a fucking whole night thinking about how to set up a coherent chronomancy with his subclass, and I fucking did it, and I love it.
Yes. Surrogate, on the other hand, if he dies, he comes back. He's found a way to beat the system where he does not come back, but he comes back.
I'm not sure if that makes him a greater heretic than you or not.
You hear? We hear from a very far away. Oh, say it again!
Suddenly Vessel.
Vessel pops in, calls us a
Vessel-
heretic, and pops out.
Can Vessel?
Yes.
No, wait.
Exactly. That's what he do.
Hi, John.
Vessel cannonballed himself above
Can-
the clouds.
Can Surrogate fly?
No, remember
Because
where
we're close
you
to
are.
the tree. No, we're close to the tree though.
He can jump.
Well, Vessel has
He can
wings.
jump. Okay.
Nah, it's funny that Vessel cannonballed himself above.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
Tree
he
doesn't
didn't
have
cannonball. Somebody threw him
wings.
for more.
Armor?
Technically, yes, he can fly, but technically, no, he can't fly. I could get into semantics, but I'd break your head.
Okay.
The simple answer is yes. The hard answer is no.
Answer.
Simple way to say it is no clip.
Jerome,
That works.
to put it, to sum up the dream I had, I think I was accidentally transported to the Feywild by some means, and the magic of the Feywild in turn changed my memory, as it is known to do.
That is fair enough.
I'm not sure how to take it. Like,
You have to take
am-
everything in stride. When I changed from a being in a mortal coil to the one outside of the bounds of time, it was a massive change. And yes, I am somehow living with myself every day with it. You must take it with stride, learning each day how to deal with it.
That is surprisingly deep for what I would have thought for you. That actually helps. Thank you.
You see, when you've been around for as long as I have, you tend to learn a thing or two.
You technically don't exist, but you do.
Technically, I exist to the end of time,
Yes.
and I'm back now. So technically, I'm very, very old.
You've been around as long as I have. You know that you didn't buy Warframe
Simultaneously
figures.
the oldest and youngest member of the party, due to the fact that you do not go by
Age.
common perception of time. So technically, your age is 0, and all of it.
It's everywhere from 0 to infinity.
Time is an illusion.
Well, if
Time
he's the
is just
future, then it's
superstition.
not what
Time
it
is just a number.
The future
Time
is
is
not
just
what it used to
insurance.
Future's not what it used to be.
The future's not what it used to be.
That is
honestly.
correct, Nutters.
Honestly, I think the future's not what it used to be ever since Don Moore blew himself up.
That is
Yep.
correct. The future gets changed based on how our master chooses to change the story. He enrolls us to change the story and push it in a way. Even though you're technically not here.
Okay. That is all I wish to talk to you about, Jerome.
Very well.
Thank you. Have a
One
good night.
piece of advice before you go. With Surrogate, try not to do anything to stimulate him in a way.
Just say heart.
All right, that will.
Threaten
Not
to numb
for
him.
any form of stimulation.
I will
Pain
keep
it-
that in mind.
So don't fuck him. Got it.
Don't play any tell him any jokes.
Joy might bring him pleasure. And as we know, when he has pleasure, things get weird.
And Tuba's gonna go back down.
I'm gonna fly down and find Surrogate down there if he's still.
He's
Roman.
still standing there, and he's squinting around, and he's squinting upwards and looking about. And then he turns and he looks at you, and he looks you up and down, and he says, "Oh, hi."
Surrogate, we need to have a talk.
Is it about the
Okay.
birds and the bees? Oh, I knew this would be the time for you! Oh, well, you see.
You see, there's a ding, there's a dong. Ding dong, ding dong. 9 months later, there's a baby. Is
No,
there
no,
any
no.
questions?
Ding, then dong. then
Okay, I
ditch.
thought we
Ding, dong,
covered
ditch.
this. I thought we covered this. No fucking the sword.
Yeah.
What do
No,
you
that
wanna
was
talk
No
about?
sword.
Zephyr.
That is a surrogate.
No. That only applies to Zephyr.
Only applies to Sophia. What do you want to talk about?
So the rest of us are allowed to diddle the sword. Got it.
Yes.
No.
That sword
that
is a
the table.
whore.
But I have come to talk to you about your search for means of gratification throughout the members of the party.
Wide smile.
I would ask you to try to lessen your attempts at that.
No, next question.
No. No. Next question.
Just no.
Next question.
That's a very West answer, though.
That is a very West answer, and yet West was not the one who answered. You can see how we're related.
I don't like this. I don't need two Wests in my party.
Come on, I only have all day.
Technically, there's a third West.
No. They have all of time.
That's even worse.
So is the fourth west east?
No, there's
That's what,
no
it,
fourth.
that's what he said. He said, I
There's
have
only
all
three.
day.
West, north, and south. There's no east. East is still locked in the basement.
I see.
Jerome?
As always.
But it would make more sense. Yes, I have all of
What else?
eternity. Bring it up. What up?
What else?
The second thing I want to talk to you about is the mission given to me. I ask that you try to refrain yourself, as I'm still not exactly sure what it is or where I am supposed to go within regards.
I will
to
not
if
kill
I-
the fairy.
Why do
Thank
you
you.
kill me?
I'm still trying to figure out exactly what happened, where I went wrong, if I possibly got the name wrong, or if somehow I didn't.
I'll
actually...
give you... What's fair? A year? And then I'll come. Kill the fairy.
I hate this.
I call dibs on his blood.
No, Corn already has dibs. Corn also has dibs on the skull.
I have dibs on Corin's belongings when I kill him.
Well, I have no interest in
That's
helping
wrong.
you and your group in any other means, like whatever this warlord shindig you have going on, because I don't care. But
I could agree more with you about not really caring about this warlord.
on that sense, if you do need anything, call me.
Maybe.
Very well. Have you seen our sister lately?
When have I seen her? You see, he scratches his chin. A week from now?
You saw her a week
So-
from now?
I saw her a week from now.
That sounds like you haven't seen them yet.
I've seen
I
them.
would-
Sounds like
It's
you
just
saw
a
her
week from today.
It sounded like the phrasing sounded like they're going to see them from a week from now.
That's exactly what he said. A week from now.
Okay. Okay, so I didn't mishear.
Nah, you heard him right.
You confused me.
Time travel shenanigans.
Timey-wimey fucky wucky.
Stop it.
Exactly.
It was somewhere north, Top Hat Mountain.
Somewhere north of Top. And that's where I'll find Gitzner?
That is currently where Gitzner resides, yes. She will be there within a week. I hear there was some sort of illusionary show going on there, so it spiked her interest.
Fair enough. You said that you fell into a hostile rabbit area, correct?
I did.
Did you happen to run into a very elderly monk?
I did.
She was a good fight, wasn't she?
Eh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She was rather defensive. Don't know why. She started with pummeling the absolute heavens out of me. Oh! And then she stopped.
Damn, we should got to the final kick and launched me into space. Oh!
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy!
That was on brand for him, right?
Oh yeah.
Good. I understand his character. then.
Ecstasy! No. She stopped fighting me, then I got bored, and then I continued.
Gotta
Oh!
sleep.
I did steal one of their spears. It's mine now.
May I see it?
No, it's mine.
You know what? Very well. I suggest that you look for one of
Here's
the...
a birthday gift, and he hands you a spear.
Is it just a spear?
Yeah, it's a spear.
Thank you. I suggest you look for one of the sins next. If you're looking for a good time.
His tongue runs across his teeth.
Ew.
Well, it seems like there has been something that has come up, and I would have loved to stay here a lot longer, but... Which way is
But
that?
you wouldn't.
But I don't. I really don't want to stay here. Alright, ta-ta now!
Goodbye. Keep well.
Farewell, heretic.
Oh, say that again.
Ecstasy.
Good boy.
He steps,
God.
he steps towards you. He takes another step towards you.
Step
Well,
back.
I said any form.
He starts walking towards you.
Don't fucking giblet.
Okay, but you
And
can do
his
it to,
his
Vessel.
teethy smile becomes an open mouth smile, and a blush hits his face, and it's so much fucking worse.
Vessel's gonna turn to look at him, take his eyes out, and just cover them.
At this moment, Vessel is lucky. He cannot.
He's lucky he actually has no skin.
You're pretty sure he licks you. And he walks away.
I need some bleach.
I need the bleach.
As I walk
Although-
away, I yell back to Vessel, I told you to stay out of it.
I'm in this shit till the end, boyo. And I hate it.
You might want to take a bath then.
Good
You got-
bleach.
You got curious.
I remember the last time they told me to take a bath. Those bastards.
But I need one now.
Puts eyes back in, stares at Draco. You insensitive bastard.
Blink.
Blink.
Sips tea.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
When does Axel come into play? You
Wait a
said I
minute.
was coming back at the
Did
beginning.
Surrogate leave?
He's leaving.
Oh, he's leaving. Oh, I won't
Good.
see him before he leaves.
All right.
Axel should be back right now, right?
He's coming back. He's on his way home. Yeah. So say about now, Axel, you are back at the forge.
Yay. What do we do?
You made a set of armor.
How do
Looking
we
nice there, brother.
How do we do armor soul? Do all that stuff.
Belfog shrugs to you.
Ah.
I am not a necromancer. I already told you this.
Do you know?
I'm a necromancer.
Yeah, but you, I kind of don't.
You don't trust my necromancy?
I mean, the last time we did this,
You've actually never seen me try any of my necromancy.
no,
Most you've seen me do is rip out souls.
no, but the last time we, as in like, attempted something like this, I almost died.
Well, the last
Uh,
time we attempted something like this, that's how Vessel became dead.
Zephyr.
No, it was a spider lady ripping
Yes.
out my soul.
Spider Lady ripping
Yeah,
out your
yes.
soul. Why do I feel like I should remember that?
It's how Vessel got his powers to become a necromancer.
Oh, I've actually had the powers to become
Spider
a
Lady
technical
ripped out
Rokomancer
your
for a while.
soul. Oh,
He's talking about
Lestooge!
Lestooge.
Yeah,
Stooge-
her.
She's
Yeah.
not a spider.
She's not
She's a
spider.
hag.
You said she was a spider.
No, she crawled No. She crawls the wall.
Yeah,
like
like
a
a spider.
All bugs crawl walls.
Spider Stooge, Spider Stooge.
just
Does whatever a
just
Lestooge
Lestooge
do.
can.
I don't know. The way you described her made me think of a spider.
She's designed after a bug.
Exactly.
She had 6 arms.
Is
Or
why I
6
thought she
arms.
was a spider, like some half spider
They have
hag
8.
lady. Eh,
Spiders have 8.
Plus the 2 arms she has.
She had 4 arms, 2 legs.
So she was Vessel
Ill.
Yeah.
without a tail.
Well, she is of Fortychian race. At least she was.
Creepy.
Okay.
I thought she became a hag.
Yeah. Well, being a Fortychian is not it's like if you were born somewhere and then you moved somewhere else and now you say like you're fucking like you were born in Australia but you moved to America and now you say you're American. It's like
Hey,
that.
that's me.
Hey. Speaking of
Hey.
you, speaking of
Get out-
you,
get outta
you fly up to your walking speed's now 30 by the way, but you fly up or walk up to
It's always been 30.
Has it? Your flying speed's
Yes.
30. I thought your walking speed's like 10.
Oh, I don't know.
Your walking speed as a fairy's 10.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, you're always flying, so.
Yes, you're
doesn't
always
So
matter.
what's
flying.
my flying speed now?
Same.
Oh, okay.
As you move yourself to Surrogate.
Oy, oy.
He doesn't seem to notice you.
So many
just
people
walking.
who can fly now.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
He
I'm
stops
a
in
bit
his
taller
track.
now. Do you remember me?
He stops on his track and he pivots on the ball of his foot as soon as you make sound. Oh, you're tall.
Oh, you're tall.
Taller now. It's weird.
Hey, the party size has increased dramatically now.
Yes. The average party size has increased.
He's still
Although-
wide
Yeah.
smiling.
Uh,
It looks good on you. Maybe I'll be back
Gee,
later to
thanks.
have some fun with you. And he boops you on the nose.
just making sure you remembered me.
Oh, I won't forget.
We gotta still be best friends, remember?
The bestest. Now, I have to go somewhere to find something that my brother calls some sort of singe or something.
Oh, okay. If you need
Indian.
help,
Hmm?
just let me know.
Oh, I will.
Don't stick your dick in crazy.
D&D and VR, 18 plus edition.
I thought the sword's name was different. Thought it was Cleo.
And
Cleopatra.
he heads off.
No, you stick the
Bye.
sword up your ass.
Bye, have a good
No.
day.
No.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen, y'all. Okay, you bunch of degenerates. Okay, I can have a best friend without screwing him.
Are you sure about
said,
that?
That
I mean, we're not worried about you
if
doing it.
surrogate was a girl,
We're not
What-
worried about
I don't
you
think
doing
surrogate
it.
would have an issue either way.
Surrogate doesn't have gender. They lost that a long time ago.
they say brother and sister. That's bullcrap.
Ah.
Surrogate is fluid. Mostly.
If I ever called surrogate a brother or sister, we literally said it was basically a
Sibling.
clone.
Oh, I can't.
Well, keep in mind he has been turned into liquid a few times.
The gender fluid.
Gender liquid.
The gender
Who
liquid.
left their gender fluid in the shower?
Ah,
Ew.
no. Ew.
Liquid.
Sorry, I was experimenting.
No, no. Aw.
You made it worse.
Wait.
Yes.
And then hijack was banned.
Oh no.
Now we just need to find some.
Bobby, what are you degenerates doing?
Now we need to find some what do you call that stuff?
Moving
gender
on.
non-Newtonian fluid.
Enough with this
Non-Newtonian.
gentrification. Let's move on.
Now we need to find a sponsor.
Raid Shadow
I mean,
Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends?
No.
Sponsored by Trojan Condoms.
Raid Shadow
Uh,
Legends. would be- No.
Okay.
Why
What do
not
you
Bad Dragon? They
as-
sell dice.
fucking love some bad dragon
Silence.
dice. I want bad dragon dice just so if I meet a furry and use them around them, we know. And I'll make them uncomfortable, or I'll get a high five. There's a two-way street. Anywho, as
Oh, I did just won't notice. I thought you went straight.
but the street is
You mean
bumpy.
both? You mean a both-way street?
Bumpy street.
Well, we've lost our way for the reason why we came to this to begin with. We still need to make contact with the Reditask.
I feel like we've gotten really far off topic.
We really have.
Yeah.
Alright,
as
This
per
is
usual.
normal for us.
Oh yeah, this is
It's all that dang sword's fault. Why'd you do this, Nutters?
This is normal for us. I mean,
Of course, Nutters
forget
would make
we're
a sword
all
that does
in the
this.
fucking.
Uh-oh.
This has been nothing but one huge side quest.
1 second, guys.
Okay, be a
There we
doctor
go.
of like political science or something.
And we are
I'm
back.
I'm talking about Doctor Who. What
Resuming
what are you
from
talking
where we
about?
were. Yeah, Axel is back.
Yay.
Axel, it has been 5 months.
Oh,
Well,
I'm just
a
getting
few days.
older.
Axel
few
doesn't.
days,
Axel doesn't look older. He looks really fucking fuzzy. And the tattoo on, and he has a tattoo growing on his back.
Yay.
Bite
Oh,
that tattoo on your
Scout.
shoulder.
What? Why is there a tattoo on your back?
I
You
always
went
had it.
Did you went to prison?
No.
Not
Well,
yet.
technically, I was in prison when you rescued me, but no.
That's true. That's true. Huh. That is
Nutter's
fair.
asking why he has "kick me" tattooed on his back.
I like to punt the squirrel. Lies and
The squirrel
slander.
did say kick me. It was a trap. He's embracing his inner kobold.
Yeah.
Traps.
I hear VR chat menus going off in the background.
I heard that too.
Hi Jack, what are you doing with the VR chat menu?
Don't worry about it.
Shenanigans.
I'm going to worry about it.
Scout,
I'm
you
look-
now have. Did you get armor fitted to your size or to his old measurements?
Well,
What did you
To
do?
his old measurements.
I would say to his all the measurements.
But it doesn't actually matter what size it is for the purpose, technically. So he may as well have had it fitted to his own measurements.
That's also true.
Or someone else's.
Have it be
Plus-
a buddy, so you can be
plus-
a buddy bros.
No, plus, if it does technically work how it did before, the armor didn't really matter. Because it's not the armor that made armor. It was the wisp thing. But since the armor is kind of bounded, since this armor is bound to my armor, it wouldn't really matter how big or small I made it. Right?
So it looks like Scout. Got it.
What did you make?
Is this like a point torch or no?
What?
Important choice or no?
Yeah,
Kind of.
kinda.
Choices are important choices.
Eh.
What did you end up making?
influences how
I'll say-
Everyone quiet. Did you end up making armor or a weapon?
I made armor.
Okay. What size? What type?
Uh,
How did you?
Well,
What did you fit it to?
depending on how much the liquid was there, because I know Vessel used some of it for something, right?
No.
Nah. I just extracted and concentrated bits of his soul.
Then
Or
technically,
Masujid.
then it technically would be normal size that he had before because of using it all, right?
That's assuming that you don't have to re-purify the different materials and separate them out, because some material would be lost to waste. Trying to get the plastic sporks out of there, for example.
Because if I use it to fit my size, that means there'll still be some left over, right?
No,
No.
I don't think that's how it works.
Maybe a dagger.
No. There wouldn't be any leftover. Any leftover goes to reinforcing the armor.
You know,
Yeah.
if it was my size, that means armor would be as tall as me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That means I
Could
don't
also
have to.
try to make him vessel sized.
But he's already vessel size before he died.
Exactly, you can make him vessel shaped. You can make him Armelna with a tail.
I'll say accurate to his size before.
Okay. That just means no person can wear this armor unless they're those exact measurements.
So vessel.
I can fit into almost any armor.
Technically.
You just need to lose 2 of your arms.
No, the arms can just tuck inside. I just can't use them. I don't lose them. I know where they are.
It's just popping out between the leg parts.
They're just inside your ribcage, like, eh.
They're just inside playing a card game.
No,
with
they
Twitter.
just whenever I decide to scream at someone, they crawl up my rib cage and pop out my mouth.
Exactly.
Axel returns to the site where the party is, and he is much more fuzzy, like longer fur, like he hasn't been able to
Groom.
No, not groom. He's been able to groom. He hasn't been able to trim. his
Shower.
hair.
Well,
You've been able to shower and clean. You just haven't had the time to like trim your hair.
I'm
so you're telling us
Goku
that he's
coming out of-
actually a long-haired bunny person? He's been trimming his hair this whole time?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Goku and Vegeta coming out of the time vault thingy after like 50 years, so I finally grew a beard.
And
Yeah.
mustache.
I look at Scout. You don't look good with a beard.
Keep the mustache.
I don't.
You won't regret it.
He won't look good with a mustache either.
No. Shave everything to bare skin except the mustache.
Ew.
Don't forget the tank.
Belfog is carrying a set of armor on an armor stand behind him. And he sets it down. My job here is done. Whatever you do here from now, it's not my choice and it's not up to me. I wish you all good travel.
Bye.
Goodbye. I got a question.
Mhm.
Do I still have my bag of something, or rather? I can't remember if I reacquired it.
Yes.
So I still have that, like, 5 or 6 full skeletons inside of it.
Yes.
Okay, time to put a skeleton in that armor.
Roll.
You say roll?
Roll.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because you don't get to choose exactly what you get out of it.
Why is my frame rate tanking?
Alright, yeah. You pull out a skeleton.
Alright. Time to shove that skeleton in the armor. So that it can
Why?
at least follow us on its own.
But the
I can animate a skeleton.
yeah, but
That's-
the armor's too big.
That's why I can use multiple skeletons. Let me pull out another skeleton.
Roll.
I don't think it works like that. And what happens if
Bone
it
golem.
tunes? And what happens if
Oh.
it tunes to the skeleton?
Oh. What do I pull out?
Pull out a human.
I'd never think you'd roll a one. This bag.
I've never rolled a run for this before.
You
You
pull
pull
out
out.
nothing.
You pull out salt.
Oh. Probably.
You probably
I had
just pull out
salty fingers.
salt.
You pull out nothing.
Hmm.
Oh, I missed.
Nutters just shakes his head at everybody and casts Tensor's disc underneath the armor stand.
How much weight can Tensors hold?
You can hold a lot.
Yeah, it's a pretty good bit.
And
I'm doing the one that follows me. Hold on.
I don't know why people's already messing with my things. I just got back and I'm already getting people trying to steal the armor
Oh.
that I finished making.
500 pounds.
Yep, Tensor's
I
disc
could just
does
use summon
not move.
undead.
It follows me within 20 feet.
So are you summoning the disc under the armor, or are you going to try to put the armor on the disc?
I'm just gonna summon the disc underneath the armor stand.
The disc is stuck to the ground.
The armor's heavier than that.
It is.
That armor's heavy as hell.
Is it heavy for me to carry though?
No.
That's why you weren't carrying it.
Mm.
That's why Vessel carried it in liquid form and no one else did.
Because it was too hot to touch. That was why.
And it was heavy.
Liquid.
Then I'm going. Can I meta magic that and boost it?
You can, but it still doesn't move.
Wait a minute.
Mhm.
Does that mean I lost the helmet?
Yeah.
It's
I'm
a
no
suit
longer
of
wearing a
armor with
helmet.
no helmet.
No,
You
you
don't
still
have-
you have the helmet still.
It's not on the armor
Um,
stand. The armor
not
stand's
on
the
the armor
armor
stand.
without a helmet.
Yeah, I'm wearing
Um,
Elmar's helmet.
Hey, hijack.
Yeah.
'Cause that one was fixed.
Yes,
So
Zephyr?
whenever I grew, did it? It's like, did I just grow 2 sizes?
You grew to medium.
Oh, I grew 2 medium. Okay.
You're basically a gnome.
No, I was about to.
It was a reverse magic click.
Because technically this thing says I'm only small.
You grow to medium.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
No, that's all I wanted to know.
Yeah, instead of the sword shrinking to fit you, the sword and the magic instead makes the wielder shrink or grow to fit it.
I wonder, would that mean Vessel would shrink if he picked it up? By like half an inch?
What have I done?
Yeah.
As long as you can wield it, I don't think you would grow or shrink.
Well, it's arguable a giant could still wield it as a dagger. What size? How much bigger do you have to be for it to make you shrink?
God.
Again, the weapon can grow, it just can't shrink.
Okay.
Okay. What are we doing?
I guess trying to
Drugs.
get the armor still.
You've got
I'm
your armor?
good. I'm gonna try to put another skeleton in it.
Okay. You reach into the bag, and you hit the bottom of the bag.
Does that mean I'm turning the bag inside out?
It's a normal
Because
bag.
that means what?
Oh no!
Did
Oh,
that
no.
one break it?
What you pulled out with that natural one was its magic.
Oh, so you're saying I've lost all my stuff that I kept in it?
Yes.
Oh, everything is gone. Your weapons, your armor, your food, your clothing.
I wear
Everything.
most of my stuff on my back, and I don't have food anymore.
The 7 other
I
skeletons.
have Warden.
All the salt and all the meat you had.
Every item in that bag is now scattered in an astral sea.
Oh.
Hope there was anything important.
Hope you didn't put all your gold and valuables in there.
Not the pendant.
This whole time it was in the bag of sawing, rather.
Yep, that would make sense. After all, it's Vessel's favorite.
Yeah. That'll be so bad. Like, I found the pendant. I found it in the astral sea.
Well, I mean, does he at least get to keep the magic? Like if he pulled it out.
Ravel looks out to the group and he says, "Ooh, what now? Done here?"
Can you take the armor inside and put it in my room, please?
Can Ravel wear the armor?
No, I don't want him to.
No, I can't move this.
He can't move it?
I'll be right back.
I find that odd, because I was able to move it.
Go ahead and move it then.
I was gonna walk up and try to lift it.
Nope.
What the hell?
Try breaking the ground out from under.
Don't we have a warlord to kill?
You do?
Alright.
We're still figuring out our 4 days thing.
Vessel's just
It's
gonna
been
try to
the
take the
four-
pauldrons off the armor stand. Just forget, maybe it's the armor stand making it so heavy.
So you start taking it apart?
Yep, try to carry piece by piece.
You cannot take it apart.
Concern. I think we've been scammed.
Can I turn into a dragon and take it in?
No.
It pulls you down like a paper stone.
I hear a baby.
I've been there, buddy.
Is that the sound of the struggle of a dragon trying to lift?
Yeah, that's the struggle of an adult fucking dragon trying to lift it.
Jerome, you want a shot? Thanks, Jerome. Scout?
He said he was going okay.
Oh.
Just put the bag over it. Nutter's bag.
Well, I can.
That'll at least get it into the correct dimension. If we're not
I know-
already in Nutter's bag.
Technically, since I'm wearing the helmet, it's not that heavy. If you wear it, right?
The helmet and the that armor are two different materials.
Are you sure?
Yeah, see, the helmet's made out of the original armor. This armor is a composite alloy made from other magic metals that have been mixed together
Y'all, I finally got my union card.
that are composed of the original armor plus others things.
Oh, if I would have made it to my size, and if I wore it, I wouldn't even be able to walk in it, would I?
Nah, you would have been in a steel coffin, except not steel.
I don't know. You'd have
That's
to
a
try.
good.
But yeah, let's just try to shove Nedra's bag over it.
Are you gonna try to move it, Scout?
Hang
After
on.
watching all the tough people attempt.
I should know how to do it because I was with them, right? I should know how to actually move it.
Are you gonna move it, Scout?
Yes.
Okay, you can move it.
Yeah.
Just all these really strong people just breaking, trying to lift it. A dragon, small bunny Scout just what? Throws it over his shoulder.
We all just ask,
I'm
what
like,
have you been eating?
Berries.
Scout,
Yes.
what's your current strength score?
+3, I believe. Yeah, it got swapped by those things with my intelligence, but my intelligence I think was lower than my strength.
What's
So
the
now
number?
I'm trying to get the sheet up. Was it taking? This would be a thing. Hang on. It should be +3. It's one of my lower ones. Give me a second.
I've got an idea. Nutters holds the bag, opens the. By the way, the bag is not like you think. Like I've got multiple ways into my.
Scout's already holding the thing.
Well, well. Nutters opens
I'm
up
looking.
the
I'm
door
looking. I'm looking.
and says, "Toss it in."
50.
My strength is +2. 15 +2. Yeah, the big number's +2. Sorry.
That's fine. Okay.
So I 15 and the big number +2. Yeah.
Say nothing.
Saying nothing.
Say nothing,
There you
cause
go. What? Oh.
Scout got stronger.
There you go. Okay.
Oh.
Just ask the fairy to move it. He's still got those gloves of ogre kind on.
I can move it.
And don't forget
I
that.
touched the sword. I can move this armor.
Zephyr, don't forget you've got the gauntlets of ogre kind.
Oh, I know. I have them.
That means that now you can
move
carry.
large things.
Now you can carry things as if
But-
you were a size larger than you are, so you'd be picking up stuff as big as what Revel can carry.
But hijack, that don't make
So
sense.
No, how I
I
explain
mean, it don't make sense. You were gone for fucking 5 months, you twit.
It don't make sense because technically vessels aren't gonna restow.
Oh no, that's not the reason why you can pick it up and he can't.
I pulled an.
Oh.
I have the relative strength of a fairy, but I'm scaled up to normal size.
So in other words, you're extremely frail.
No.
It'll be
Yeah.
easy to snap your bones. Got it.
You know, hijack, I was gonna do a funny.
Yeah,
You know Anthem, that game that failed, but I still like to
Please
play it.
don't remind me. I loved that game so much. I really wanted it to succeed.
But hijack, do you know it?
No.
You mean the Alien Iron Man game?
Yes.
Basically. So
Warframe?
Shut up. No, Warframe sucks.
No, but it's like Iron Man. Because you're flying like Iron Man.
Wrong game.
Okay.
Anywho.
You know, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
speaking, Scott.
Warframe is. Alien Iron Man.
Okay, so you know Iron Man, how he puts on the suit?
Yeah.
I was gonna do that.
Sure.
And it was just like, hey, you can't lift it. Look at me.
Look at me.
It's just me and a big suit just walking.
You want to put it on?
Wouldn't
yeah,
you lose
you
all
said-
your bonuses?
You said it's not fitted to me, so I didn't know if it would work.
Well, it's
can
fitted to
still
a size larger than you, so you can get inside of it. Just doesn't mean you can.
It's fitted to a size
Move.
larger than you, huh? I can fit in something a size larger.
Giggity.
Yeah, but it's like saying it like that. Yes, I can get inside of this
Do
sticking
you
armor,
want to try?
but for the funny, yes.
The armor shrinks to your size.
Hey.
Can he move in it?
Yeah.
It does have joints. It's not a statue.
I'm Power Ranger now.
So you're a superhero now. Nice.
So your armor class does go
Twist
down.
Of, Warframe
I
is
know.
that the armors are the people. They don't wear armor. They are the armor.
He's
People are just the organs.
Pewter Man.
No, there are no organs. They just are the armor.
And from what I remember,
Technically
Arm-
yes, and technically no.
Armor's armor was like kind of like a black and red Templar looking armor, right?
It was a black and purple Templar.
Yeah, so now the bunny
He
is
had
just
red glowing eyes,
And
or was
now-
it purple glowing eyes?
They were purple. The armor, the armor now actually has this sort of bluish glow coming off of it, which is why, which this is something you know, Speed. Belfog nicknamed it Fey Argon because it glows like argon signs.
Oh.
So is that
and-
the name for the metal?
Yes.
If it tanks my, does it? You said it tanks my dexterity, right?
It doesn't tank your dexterity.
You
So
just can't use your dexterity bonuses as a monk while we're in the armor.
You can use your dex bonuses. It just changes your unarmored defense.
it just changes my AC.
Yeah.
But he's not proficient in the armor.
I'm the one that made it, though.
You're not proficient with heavy armor. That's not a skill you have.
Is it heavy though?
It's full plate.
True. It's not nothing.
You aren't proficient with full plate, but you are proficient with this armor.
Yay!
You
So
gain
in other words,
proficiency in specifically this armor.
He's cheating. I'll say it like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The the greatest kind of way to play cheating.
Yeah.
Imagine needing to wear armor.
The greatest kind of inging.
Cheating.
What else do you guys want to do?
I meant to say gaming and then cheating.
I actually no. Hold up.
Hmm?
I want to draw the sword because it's still in its sheath. I want to see what it looks like.
How would you like to describe it?
And
Katana.
I actually posted a picture of the exact sword.
also, what armor benefits?
The only difference between the sword picture
Alright.
that I posted and what you've got is that there is
You do
purple
not-
runs
you do not know
glowing
what
down the
benefits
length
it
of
gives
the
you,
blade.
What?
Sick.
Other than the fact that supposedly, no, I can't tell you that because he wouldn't know.
Ooh, secrets?
Secret.
Secret.
He wouldn't.
I'm guessing I'll get more because the helmet alone gives me stuff that Armor gave me, right? The helmet alone gave me like encouragement or something that you said.
Oh,
Chivalry, something like that.
Protection.
By the way, you would notice that while after you've attuned to the sword that you don't seem to smell anything.
You also
At
have
all.
a strange.
I was
You also
also
have a
gonna ask you
strange
about
acorn taste in your mouth.
Ugh.
You can taste, but it's gonna be muted. You just literally have no sense of.
Can I just heal real quick and then get it back?
No.
Dang it. Well, I thought that's what it was. Hold on. Let me open it again.
It literally, you lose the sense of smell. It's not that it's damaged. You just suddenly can't anymore. And it's permanent. or at least
Oh.
while you're
Oh.
attuned. While you're attuned to the sword. I'm assuming that if you
Your failure to grammar, Kate, has made it look like if I didn't use the hit die, then I lose my sense of smell.
Anywho. Okay. So we're done at. If
You need to learn to capitalize and put periods.
we are done at the tree, where would the group
We
like
are
to
done.
carry next to?
well, no, wait, we're not done at this tree. We didn't even do what we came here to do.
Well, what do you want to do?
We need to meet with the Ratatosk to try to come up with a truce between them and the town, so that the town can be protected while they're here.
Oh
We came here
no.
for diplomacy?
Since when have we practiced diplomacy?
Oh
we even
no.
have people from the town with us. Solely came for that purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
The cakes.
Yes.
They're all cold and soggy.
No, we protected the cakes. I pulled them into the
bag.
Well, I did, but I also went into that. I brought us into the astral plane to protect us from the water.
Okay. So, you want to make an agreement with the Ratatosk? Are there any specific guides to the agreement, or just general agreement of alliance?
Well, an agreement of alliance with mutual benefit, meaning that the people of this town can continue to make them cakes in return if they offer aid to the people, and
So they will
being safe here for the time being.
They'll offer them help, but they're not gonna let them to the tree.
Yeah, no, not let them in the trade. Aid them where they are, however they can.
All right. That would be
Because
that.
the people don't want to leave their town.
All right.
They just are strangers in a strange land, and also the Ratatosk would be a good intermediary to help them to adapt here.
Okay. You make your agreement with the Ratatosk. A alliance is made between the Lupine village and the Ratatasks.
And I I pull out the pallets full of cakes and give them to them as an
Gone
offering.
just in minutes. As you guys see this swarm of Ratatas just gotcha.
Nutters just looks at the rest of them and says, "See, told you there was more than one."
No, there's just one, and they're very fast.
They're so fast it looks like there's thousands.
Exactly.
You saw only one Ratata, but a very swift Ratata.
A rat-a-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
If anybody knows where that's from, you're amazing, but you probably don't.
It sounds familiar, but
I remember that episode.
It's not an episode.
I was thinking it was
Not even close.
from
Yeah.
the Reddit.
No form of video media.
was it a book?
Is it Reddit?
Yes.
Is it the cat?
It does have to do with a cat.
What does it have to
Well,
do
it
with me?
originated from a cat, from a thing where it's like, I want to get a bunch of cats that look exactly the same, name them all the
Nope.
same thing, and then put that. Let's see. That's the first.
I have
Move
one
on.
more question.
Okay.
So I did all that smithing stuff with him.
Yes.
Did I learn anything or any of that?
Smith good.
You learned how to make spoons.
You learned to smith good.
Yes. Now, can I, like, upgrade my spear because it needs some love now?
Yes, you can upgrade your spear.
Thank you, sire.
Okay.
My spear now poke good. I do 1 more damage.
You can now craft with magical metals.
I thought I could already.
Nutters
Better
shakes a
than
finger and
before.
says, "Stay out of my dwarven stack."
Wow!
No, the question is, can he make magical metal? Because he could forge metal that was already made magical,
Yes.
but he couldn't
He can
make
technically
anything
he
that.
can technically infuse metal now.
Okay, there,
I can,
there.
up, I
Now
can
you have
upgrade
an
my
actual new skill.
I can upgrade my bow.
Technically, your bow is
Your
made of
bow's
wood.
metal.
Bow's made
No.
of wood.
You can make
But
a
it
new
is
bow.
magical. And I could
Yay.
transfer it, right? Oh no, that's not how it works.
I'll think about it.
You could put like metal binders and fasteners on it that were enchanted.
That might
Yeah, I was
yeah, that
I was
could-
thinking about I was thinking about putting
That
like
could work.
metal stuff on the bow
Yes, that
because it's just a branch.
Okay. Where are we off to?
Yay!
Well, we've done that. We should escort these townsfolk back to their town, so they don't get.
There's only
lost.
one townfolk with you guys, and it's it's Fuzzlebottom. And he's sticking around in order to help Scout out with his history.
Okay.
But Scout has to help him do his thing first.
What did wait?
Here, I
What
tell
did
you that.
wouldn't he have Hang join us when I went to go forge the armor?
Huh?
Wouldn't he join me
Fuck
in
no.
the?
That's not his business.
So,
he's making.
when is
he's
Vessel
making a
gonna
board.
summon Warden for interrogation?
That's up to you.
All right. Well, as soon as everyone else is giving me time
Did
to
I
doing
see?
things.
Did I see an axolotl?
No.
On my travels,
Not yet.
Tyraxolotl.
or axolotl.
No terrestrial.
Okay.
All right. Vessel summoning Warden.
All the ground around begins to look fake as it slurps together and forms Warden.
Warden, where have you been? I heard you were not at your post.
I have been falling.
Told you.
Well, you're supposed to be returned in an hour.
You summoned me in clouds.
Yes, even if I summoned you in clouds, you would
I
have
was
gone back
falling.
within an hour.
I've been falling.
I've been falling for 2 days.
No, it would have been
Ah.
like 5 months.
I've been
If I
falling
sh-
for 4 days.
That does
Yeah,
not make
your
any
5
sense.
months was 4 days to us because you were in a pocket dimension.
I've been falling for 30 minutes.
I do not return how you think I do.
Ah. Why couldn't you simply change your form so that you could stop falling?
Because I am a dog. Just
No.
because I am big doesn't mean to change. I am a direwolf.
Right, of course.
What he's saying is
But
that
I am a
no matter what
Dragonborn.
you say to him, the situation's always dire.
Yes. Well, apparently something was stolen while you were gone.
What?
Yes, I'm going to have you join the investigation. I'm sure your nose will be useful.
I think the proper term is fit.
As he's like, I can't smell.
That sounds like a you problem.
And he
Well,
runs off.
I can't smell.
And he runs off.
I'm gonna unsummon him so he goes back to where he's supposed to go.
And he returns.
Yeah, only Zephyr's the one that can't smell.
Okay.
It doesn't affect everybody, just him. Just the person attuned to it.
So Warden returns to his post if he wants to, is how he works.
Okay, well, I'm trying to send him back to his post. We'll see how that
If
goes.
you want to send him back to his post, he returns. However,
Yeah, well,
if
I-
you were to say drop him in the middle of the cloud and then just leave him fucking hanging for 4 days,
I assumed he'd just go back.
you'd think that. You'd think that.
Yes. All I know is that I'm in deep shit now.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, West.
The place that Sarah mentioned, was that in the same direction as one of the warlords that we need to go get?
Top Hat?
Yes.
That is the location of one of the warlords.
Okay. I believe that we should head up to Top Hat to go defeat that warlord next. I heard of a
Well, we have a
festival coming
warlord
up.
right here to defeat first. As
Yeah,
well.
we've got a warlord right here, that giant, and I'll point at the giant.
Yeah, it's very noticeable. A single giant fungal creature.
That's a warlord?
No, that's my cousin Stan. Of course, it's a warlord.
Oh, you
I
have a
don't know.
cousin
He
Stan?
seems like a pretty fun guy to me.
That's what I'm saying.
Boo.
I hate this.
Zafir, even though it's a joke, you know he's right.
Yeah.
Well, there's not much room.
No, please
Discord
stop.
cut
Come
you
on.
off and you deserved it. What do you want to do? What do you guys want to do? Tell me. Where
I
to go?
can think of a few spore if you'd like.
Get out.
Oh, no, that one doesn't make any sense.
I vote that we
It
ban
does.
ban dev.
No, it doesn't.
All right, let's do it.
Spore.
Alright.
Spore sounds like more.
Banning Devlin
It's like
from.
saying s'more sounds like more, but it actually makes sense because of some more.
Bye, Devin.
No, spore as in mushroom spore.
Yeah,
Hi,
I know
Devin.
what a mushroom spore is, but I'm just saying it doesn't make sense the same way s'more.
Okay.
It makes
Banning Devlin
I
from
said
speaking.
spore.
Where are you
know.
guys? Where before you guys take so long? Where are we going?
Oh,
like
let's go
to-
to
In
the world.
circles.
All right.
I wanna ask Nutters about well, because the thing is, we decided that I was getting something from him before we got it, and I'm just now realizing I've never actually got it from him.
What?
You've got the cards.
Nah, we need to have an interaction for that.
Okay.
No, I did give you the cards. Nutters did give you that deck of cards. I remember
When?
doing it. I remember the interaction. He
How
actually
did-
handed
how did
you
it
the deck
happen?
of cards.
Oh,
It looks good.
all right.
I like the blue in the middle. Huh? Oh, that's what I'm saying. I like how it's blue in the middle and it brings it together, yeah.
Blue.
He has the brooch.
Sorry, I was talking to my mom.
That's cool. All right.
Just asking me to look at her.
His
Um,
mom has the brooch.
Yes.
Get her.
Does
Thought I had my mic muted. Sorry.
I would like to go fix up my fur.
All
And
right.
yes, I did send you the link to that, right? The
Yeah,
actual
you
one.
did.
That
You did.
one.
I have
Okay,
it.
okay, good.
So I just casually march in the
by the
full
way,
set of armor
Wes,
to the back.
to whoever asked, Still is the warlord up in the Top Hat Mountain. Warlord of Tricks.
Tricks and pickles.
Silly
so-
rabbit. Tricks are for prostitutes.
Oh,
Oh,
that took a turn. Nevertheless, I still said that we should defeat this giant and then move on to
The
top-
one that we're like literally arms reach away from already.
Yes, his arms reach away.
The only thing stopping it is the tree, for real.
You got that touch.
Then why don't we stop the tree from stopping it?
Or we can just go to the giant.
I cut down the tree.
Yeah, you prepare to die.
Good
I'm
luck.
already dead.
No, like in a horrible way.
do you mean
I'm
are
already
you
dead.
actually trying to cut the tree?
No, but yes, but no,
No, but it's funny, so you're saying yes.
yes,
Alright.
but no.
Smart choice.
Are you sure about that? And I cut down the tree.
You die.
Oh, I come
Make it a
back to the new
character.
me.
No, you're so dead you don't get it back to new.
You
if fail two
actually
missions.
get your own little personal hell when you attack your soul that nothing can escape from.
Hijack. First thing, aren't we in hell?
No,
No,
we're
we're
in
in
the
the
Feywild.
Feywild.
Are you
And how
saying
can
that
we
we
kill
are
it?
your personal hell?
Dude,
Nutters
come
has
on.
explained, remember, how the tree
Okay.
works. All the
I
different
know what happens,
holes
Hijack.
in the trees are portals that lead to multiple
No,
dimensions.
I'm just
Some
saying
of
that
them
the
are like
plane that we were on,
demi-planes.
the plane that we were on to start this thing, it was technically a hell.
You know,
and
you're not
hell is-
wrong.
But it wasn't actually hell.
Here's
It
what I
was
think
on the side
happens.
planes.
Jerome disappears. But from his own perspective, nothing has happened. Because he's already in his own personal hell.
Technically, yes and no.
But from all of our perspective, he did disappear.
But if I were to go to there, there'd just be a new one of me anyway. But yes.
So in other words, you did tack the tree canonically, but nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Although technically, I wouldn't have the memories that I know of now of
So you
what
wouldn't
happened
know.
before.
I'm so
nobody knows.
confused. I'm
So
so confused.
canonically, he did attack the tree. Gotcha.
And then this just loops around, and then the next one doesn't, and the next one. Oh man.
Infinite of me, all with the exact same idea.
Except in all of your all of those other dimensions, Vessel disappears.
Keep in mind though, there's 3 more of me that are just like me in some ways.
And there is no Vessel. There's only one.
No. I mean 3 more of me that exist here.
Good.
Surrogate is one of them.
Oh.
Oh, of your kind.
Yes, but Surrogate is basically a West with what he does.
I didn't know you were into that kind of stuff, Wes.
No. Surrogate is a classy guy, okay, with taste and character and all kinds of stuff you don't.
And he's fucking the couch again.
And he has great dental. Don't you see that smile of his?
He has the best dental.
Yeah.
He's amazing with his oral care.
Calling Bill Cosby.
Maybe I need some tips from him because I don't have enough teeth.
I wouldn't be surprised if he would make a Cosby cocktail. Let's be honest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we going, you twits?
I'm guessing we're
Circles.
going to throw a fairy at a giant.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I feel like we should plan.
Why? Nobody
needs
will
a
follow
plan?
through with it anyway.
Exactly.
Son, when has a plan ever worked?
Once.
When has a plan that when?
I tell you what, the fairy will distract it. You climb up its butthole and attack from the inside.
Let's go. Let's do it right now.
Technically, the giant would be fucking the sword at that point.
What are you doing, guys?
I hate all this.
I love it.
That is fair.
Okay. Draco, are you saying you want to group everyone up to try and make a plan?
I will attempt to.
Okay.
Whether or not I succeed.
Okay. Draco slowly, one by one, painfully rounds up everyone inside the fire pit room. You know, the meeting room that people meet in.
Let's attempt
The place where we store the meat.
Yes.
Diggity.
Attempt to talk about our plan of action. Other than just hit it till it dies.
Just stab it in the taint. Always works.
Set the vibe.
I must go retrieve something from a car. I'll be back.
Beep beep.
What's
Okay,
a
Arnold.
car?
I was about to say, what is car?
What is a?
Probably
Is
the
that
name
just
of
like
the
a
sword.
small train?
It's a horseless wagon.
Is that a small train?
That's freaking black magic, sir. We do not appreciate that. Like, you can be a lich
That's
and he can be a
racist.
necromancer, but
Just
if you
devil
want to do
worship.
black magic, that's
That's racist.
That's devil worship.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, why are you so
you
racist?
must be.
if
You
we are-
must be
Burned at the
crucified,
Draco.
burned at the stake,
What,
burned at the
what's
put on a
stake.
rack.
Okay,
Burn him
Draco.
at the stake and make the stake the tree, so the tree thinks it's attacking him and sends him to.
Everyone is round
We
up.
can do that.
Everyone is round
We
up
can do
and
that.
brought into the bag's main living area, the general area.
Tree.
Draco, you have to
Salute. Make sure you salute. He outranks us.
What do you guys want to do?
The general area.
Did I finish trimming my fur?
Yes.
Yay.
It's the lounge, man. Just say what it is. It's the lounge.
I forgot the word for lounge. I can admit that.
It's the
It's the
soiree.
living room. You can't die here.
It's the war room.
Joe
There's
has
no
to get
peace
out.
here.
It's the sauna. We're in
Yeah,
Finland.
yes, and you are technically correct. Nobody actually can die here.
We are in
being
Finland.
confiscated.
We are in
Confiscated.
Finland.
Where's
Okay.
Spurto? We need to find Spurto.
Sporo. That's a friend of ours.
So here's the plan. We make a long, elaborate plan, and everybody just completely ignore it when combat starts and do your own thing.
I like that idea.
I like it too.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Because that's what happens every time I try to make a plan. It seems to be what we do. So, no, let's just go on with it.
Hold on. You guys have fought one of these things before, right? What are we
Yeah, I have not fought a giant before. No.
A giant fungus. Did that.
I mean a warlord.
Well, we fought a few of them.
I murdered a child.
None of them were giant funguses.
Technically, we fought in 3.
Yeah, we fought 3 of them.
Technically, you guys
No,
fought
we
one.
fought one. We ran away from one.
Thanks, Joe.
No, you fought
Jerome
one.
killed a child.
No, you killed
The
one.
child was a
I killed a
warlord.
child, and you guys don't. Child was a warlord.
Yeah.
So yeah, I killed one. You guys fought one, and then one. You don't. No, there's only the 2, and then one just. What happened to that one?
We remember fighting something that was supposed
Yeah,
to be the
but
warlord.
what happened?
But exactly. We don't know what happened to that one, but whatever.
I get a feeling that might.
We do know we won, we just don't know what happened. Or won against
Exactly.
what.
You don't know how. You don't know when. You just know.
You guys have only fought 2 warlords.
I thought we fought in 3. No.
No.
I
this will be
I
the
honestly
third
only
one.
remember the first one and the child.
This is the 3rd one.
Yeah, this is the 3rd one.
Math is hard.
You're just remembering stuff wrong.
We just ran away from Barley.
The other stuff that we fought weren't warlords, they were just side
It was
quests.
literally just one that
What
was
is pointer
erased.
I think that might not be Joe.
I think it's Kyla with the
I
laser
agree.
pointer.
You can't prove
Kyla.
anything.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi,
then.
Kyla.
Hi.
Yes, I am.
Ooh, what's this?
That
Oh no.
Character token.
that is a
Button.
Here, have the pen. Have the pen and enjoy yourself.
Oh, okay, yay! I couldn't find it.
Have the pen.
Kyla, say hi to the world. You're live on stream.
Yeah,
Don't say
now-
anything bad.
Okay. I will. I can't promise anything.
Just don't say anything
Okay,
offensive. It will be okay.
At least Hijack's got you pinned down.
What?
Okay.
Just
Hi. Thank you.
Hi, Joe.
Show us your dick.
the stream has been sabotaged.
Remember when we say this is
They want you to show them your penis.
Thank you.
What? Yeah.
Oh, I gotta turn that volume down. Okay.
What? No.
It's mine now.
Right.
What's he doing? Yes, I know.
What do you mean? Where's your hams?
Looking fine.
It was so much dice spam. It was the best.
Okay.
All right.
I haven't. I'm still not back at the computer. I've just taken the headset.
Is there? Is there anything else you guys want to do, or shall I move you on to the next area?
Penis.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I
Thank
asked
you,
for that.
Kyla.
Yeah.
These some amazing words of encouragement.
God, I could help. No! No, take it back from me.
I would like to know if my
Don't do it. What are you doing?
Hold on. Let me
Okay.
lower their volume.
He's making me wet.
Ayo.
Scout, you suddenly became more quiet.
Get a room.
I would like to know
Yeah.
if this is the right microphone. If my bow and spear got upgraded, and I would like to know the stats. If like what?
They're-
It's,
Give them both a +1.
okay, so
Bone spear +1 fertility.
okay.
I'll just drew it for you.
So the bow is a 1d8 plus 6 plus 1d6. So I just add up +1.
It's got
+1
splash damage.
So
Fart
plus
in
7.
your general
+1.
direction.
I can't hear you.
It has a +1 to damage and to hit.
Oh, you're gonna sit on my lap. You're too big for this.
Wait.
You want me
a
to
+1
enchant it
damage
for
and
you?
to hit?
It's
How do I
already enchanted.
do that?
I'm gonna draw
Just
more
put a +1.
penises for you.
You want me to enchant that bow for you?
It
I
was
can slap,
already,
I can slap a quickie enchantment on it for you.
It's
I already
It's
have an
already-
enchantment.
it's
Double
already
Bone
enchanted.
Song.
No, it's It's got innate magic in it, but it's not enchanted.
It is enchanted.
It is enchanted.
With what? What can it do?
Multi-shot.
I'm confused here, Hijack, because I can't hear you that well.
No.
You think
Well,
+1
turn down
to
their
hit,
volume, you fool. I did
Well,
it
then
for.
I
I did it for you.
and then the spear, which is a 14. And yeah, I didn't touch that either.
Okay. Well, if you guys don't want to do anything extra, I will move you on to the next area. As we start heading towards the Warlord Foon.
And that's where we're gonna end it today.
Yep.
Boo! But I'm back.
Sick. I gotta call somebody. They're driving halfway across the country.
So,
Right.
as always, guys. Yeah.
God,
Good night.
what an